Hey guys, can you see me or hear me? Oh my God, I am. The camera girl, this is Pinkie. Can you hear me or see me? Laugh, live, laugh, and love. Can y'all, yes, to both. You can hear me, see me, and I'm clear, right, Benita Joe? Okay. Oh, Lord. That's a, yes, thank you. Yes, okay. I don't know what was going on, but when I signed in, good morning, everybody. Oh, when I was signing in, you know how you got your avatars up before you come live? It was two of them popping up every time. I don't know whether that was somebody pretending to meet me, but it was two of them popping up. And oh my God. All right, we got you back, Pinkie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have y'all ever had that happen? When where two avatars, it's like this one is I don't know, but I'm here, guys. You know me. All right, we got you. Thank you, guys. Oh my Lord, that's the testament right there for me. I was trying. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. The minute I logged on, it was like I could. Oh my God! First, I was getting an echo. And husband told me, why don't I just sign out of everything? Just go completely off, just sign out maybe another tab or something I had open that I don't know I had, didn't know I had open. So thank you guys. Thank you. So you see, Carol, you see the stress on my face trying to get it out. But thank you guys. Thank you, Karma Girl, for being patient. Thank you, LLL, Life, Love, Laugh, and Love. Thank you. Thank you, Demeter Joe, for being patient. Thank you so much. What is this, RJ? RJ, I'm just going to say A. Smith until I get it pronounced right. Oh, that's my baby girl when she comes, when she wakes up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all been so, thank you and helper for helping me out. I tell you, you're the only one I knew that I could just get on the phone and go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. All right, we got you back, Pinkie. I'm glad I got myself back. Glad to see you, my queen. I'm glad to see y'all. Cheryl, good morning, Cheryl. And she's saying good morning to the Cheryl. I don't know whether you was here when all the I was trying to get on and I couldn't get on. Were you here in the chat? I don't remember who was in the chat, but I tell you, I could not get on. Now, don't forget today we do have at 11 o'clock the Black Titanic Book Club, and I'll check before. Because I know if the baby is coming, then that means the book club will be pushed back, I think. I'm not sure exactly, but we're keeping an eye on that, okay? I'll keep an eye out for you on that and everything. But the book club is at 11 o'clock today, all right? Good morning, Andy Pepper and Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. And Cheryl, oh gosh, I was just having you and Demeter and y'all, it was just, oh, what's going on? Okay, but anyway, we're going to be diving in a little deeper to Arionne Curry today. Okay? I think I'm on the right one. No. Did my husband put up the wrong one? Oh, let me see. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But I ain't about to change again. Because we ain't going to go changing nothing for this. Okay? I couldn't get on and turn my back for 1 minute. He pulled it up, but that's okay. We're gonna do this here. We're gonna rock and roll with it. We're gonna rock and roll with it. Okay, guys. And let me just do. We got just gonna rock and we're gonna roll. All right. So we're going to be discussing about the birds today. That's what it's supposed to be talking about, the birds. But for some reason, my husband pulled up the wrong one. When I was having all that problem, I got two set up, one for today and one for tomorrow at the same time. And believe me, I tell you, he's a smart man. He ain't got no common sense. He's a smart man, very smart man. We just don't have that common sense going on like everybody else do. So that's why we have to call him the great scientist when we refer to him. That's what the great scientist. We're going to be discussing about the birds today. Okay, and Karma girl, when you say the birds, I'm just taking my medicine right quick. Karma girl, when you say the birds, y'all have to excuse me. I need to let him know he put me into the wrong one. But we ain't gonna do that. We're just gonna switch it and go ahead and talk about this one here. And then we'll just because I can't tell you that he's gonna be listening to my live to see that, oh yeah, he put me in the wrong one. He doesn't listen to my live. My husband, I can say anything about him because he don't listen to not one of my lives. Yes, he doesn't. You know, because he think everybody on YouTube, including me, cray. He don't see the point of YouTube, don't do no YouTube. He don't do nothing. So he thinks I'm crazy because I like YouTube. Yeah. I don't know. That's why I have to do. Now he's he's good at everything else. He do fixing my breakfast, taking care of cooking and all this shit stuff. He's just not a YouTube person. Put it like that. Sad. So I can't. It's not me. And he can run circles on anything systems. He can turn them up, build them back up, and he got that great mind. But anything, yeah, the man just crazy. Okay, she's the bird, the parrot for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about it. Okay, it says Chrisean Rock and Blueface. We're supposed to be talking about Arionne Curry this morning, but her husband didn't know any better. So I guess we can go ahead and I got allergies running this morning. Let's go ahead and talk. Now let me just ask you guys. We can just talk about a little bit of both of them because both of them is rocks. Oh Lord. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to go ahead and talk about. I've been driving the cray train for years. You've been driving it for years. Oh my God. I hear you, girl. Been driving it for years. I'm on that cray train. Not mine, though. He ain't crazy. He just don't do nothing YouTube. Oh, Lord. You can everybody on YouTube and me. He don't even watch. I can't pay this man to watch a video of mine. I'm serious, no matter what it is. I'm still sleepy until this coffee wakes me up, and then my eyes gonna pop wide open. Yeah, I cannot pay him to watch a video of mine. He would not watch a video of mine. He don't want to watch nobody's video. Sure, I'm gonna have you to come up here just for a second. Where's my invite? Girl, I am so out of it this morning. Is that CCIC? Hello, how you doing today? I just dropped my link. Hello, CC. Thank you for coming today. Um, yes, I did drop my link because so we can make sure we're gonna talk about what do you all want to talk about first? Arionne Curry, Blueface, and Chris Rock, because there's a lot of stuff popping off, and this child needs some grown up advice from mothers out there. Mothers. Now Ariel, she just crazy as she just dumb as bricks. You know, she just dumb as bricks. But Chrisean, that baby, need yeah, she need all the mothers in the world that reach out one day and say, well, like now, baby, this is how you carry the baby. Let the baby lay down for a second. Let the baby do this. You need to feed the baby properly. You can't be taking the baby on a plane ride every day, not back and forth. And then, let me just tell you, there's so much stuff going on. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Cheryl. And guess what, Cheryl?
You right.
Before we get off today, I should be able to have you to talk with Mr. Jordan.
Yeah.
About the name thing.
Okay.
Yes, because I told him black for you. Yes, I did. But he'll be here in just a little bit, and I'm gonna have him just in case, so you can explain it a little more to him, because I told him exactly like the one I got here.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Call him black, so he already got the black stuff to make it and everything. But
okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And as soon as he'll tell you how long it's going to take him to make it and everything.
It's no rush. No rush.
Okay. But if you got to get it anyway, yes, you do. But thank you. We got Debbie in the house. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Debbie. Yeah, I tell you. I tell you. What we gonna do with Aunt Debbie?
Come on.
Oh, she just missed what I said. I hope that Aunt Debbie just heard what I said about Jordan will be here to talk to y'all in just a minute.
Okay.
Him and the dogs went somewhere this morning. Why it's still cool, not too hot outside.
Yeah.
But it's not that hot, but it's still morning time. Morning time to run and let them poop.
We had to deal with this rain yesterday. Flood areas. Oh, it was a mess yesterday.
What happened?
The rain and the flooding area. There was floods.
It was still going on.
Oh my God! All day yesterday, it was pouring. They said we almost got a foot of rain. A foot. I'm from New York, so yeah, we got.
We talked. That was earlier. A couple of days ago, it was doing that.
Mm-hmm. It's been raining a lot. It was pouring. I mean, all day. Flood areas. It was it's a hot mess.
So how do that help you all when some areas are low? That cause a lot of flooding and backup?
Yeah, some places cause a lot of flooding and backup. Yeah, of water, but a lot of different areas went through it yesterday. A lot of different places at different areas. Like in different states and stuff going through that. The rain and the flooding and
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
That's okay, but it's cleared up now. Thank God. It cleared up as of today. Yeah. So.
You see what Karma Girl said first for New York.
Thank you, Karma Girl. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Well, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Yes. Hi, Debbie. I dropped my link down. But let's go ahead. Cheryl, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Because I was having a lot of problems trying to get in. It was two avatars of me sitting at the bottom, and nobody could hear me. And when at first it was like double, it was like an echo.
Oh
when I
yeah.
say yeah.
Oh,
So I don't know how that happened.
I had came up. But I said, Miss, I don't hear Miss Pinkie. I don't hear her. So I said maybe
Um,
I should drop in and drop back up because I thought maybe something was wrong. But then when I read the comments, they were saying you were having problems with the StreamYard or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
StreamYard does that sometimes. Sometimes, I mean, for me to come up, I have to go through all this stuff. I gotta go through Google and everything to come up.
You're
So I don't
kidding.
know why that is.
And that was my first time ever having where it was two of the avatars of me popping up.
Mm-hmm. It
And so
could have been some kind of error in the StreamYard. That could be it.
yeah,
I don't think it was nothing you did. It's StreamYard.
right, because I come in the same way I always come in. So then
Yeah.
I had my husband, I called him on the phone because he was outside.
Mm-hmm.
I called him on the phone and told him to come in. So
Yeah.
you fix this. Here
Mm-hmm.
comes Aunt Debbie.
Debbie.
Hello, Debbie.
Oh my God.
Debbie, did you see all the problems I was having?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I didn't understand. What did you say?
I was having
Good
so many
morning,
problems.
first of all, ladies. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Well, you know what? We got it all fixed. It was, and that's why my title saying Chrisean Rock, because I was supposed to be doing the Arionne Curry this morning. Side chick, not side chick. Um, Rocks for brains, the bird brain, right? So I couldn't get both avatars off. There was like two of me coming up, and they was muted. The people couldn't hear me. Nobody could. It was a mess. So my husband came in and just told me, "Why don't you just log off everything? Just
Yeah, sometimes you got to drop down and drop back up. That's probably
right."
what it is.
And then when I did that, I let him do it.
Mm-hmm.
And he pulled up Chrisean Rock and Blueface. I had this one saved for yesterday, for tomorrow, Sunday, and I was going to do Ariane today. So I guess it is what it is. So we can touch on both of them because both of them is just both of them is about the same. They both crazy. They both need help. But Chrisean Rock, she really needs somebody to talk to her about that baby. Let that baby lay down. Hear that baby. And even today, this morning, on one of the podcasts, they were saying the baby still don't have a carrier. All the money. But let me just put my disclaimer out there. I don't know, did my husband put it up? Let me just let it run across for 1 second. Because I don't know if he put it up or not. So I'm not going to leave this to chance. Let me just let that sucker run across here backward. There it is. And everything is alleged. This is my opinion only, and the opinions of my panelists and chat. But this video that we're making is for educational and entertainment purposes only. So I got that out of the way. But I don't know, did you put it up there and let it run across? But I don't want to take a chance. Okay, now let's go ahead and get started. Now, Demeter Joe said she lived upstate New York and it's been beautiful weather. She
Wow.
and Carmen Girl lives in Michigan.
Okay. And she was going through the same issues with the
I
rain?
guess, I'm not sure. They probably put it down. So I want to know, are y'all going through the same issues?
I mean, did they yesterday with the rain?
Yeah, we'll probably see it in just a minute. But let's go ahead and talk about first this Chrisean Rock thing. This girl, I don't know what's going on with her. Truly. Oh, you know what? I do need to do so nobody try to get into the other one. Where is it? Let me just see. Get into the other one. You know what I mean? Let me see. I need to edit something. Let me just do this here right quick. I'm gonna hit edit. so I can change the date. I want to change that date on there. I'm just gonna I just took that off and I'm just gonna put later video. I'm just gonna put later video. Later for Sunday. So if anybody see it, they'll know that's gonna be for Sunday. Okay, I got it done, guys. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about the Chrisean Rock and Blueface. Now with Chrisean Rock and Blueface, you know, I'm not sure have y'all been keeping up like I have, but this has been an ongoing thing forever. These two are just losing it. She went back and forth. This morning I woke up to her being at church. No, Bible study. She's at Bible study with the baby, holding the baby again, right? And to me, I don't understand this. You all just tell me. When you go to Bible study or go anywhere, don't you have a baby bag with you with all the baby essentials in
it? One thing I didn't know, I kind of knew Chrisean was going to go back to Blueface.
Yeah.
And then he's acting up again. So, you know, I mean, it gets to a point where she need to get it together and just get rid of this guy and stay away from this guy. Let him see his child, visitation rights or whatever the case is, and get away from that man and get herself together. She's so young, you know, this doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. I mean, she's a little younger than Arionne, and she got money.
Yeah,
Arionne don't
she's
got no
23 years old.
Yeah, she's how old?
23.
She's a baby. My daughter's 27. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she has a baby.
Right,
And,
she's a baby. But she's not a baby. She's a grown woman. Don't get me
wrong.
Yeah,
she is a grown woman.
But to me, you know, considering how old
like they were saying yesterday on it was some podcast. Here she is right here. She got AIDS all over her though. But anyway, 7 times on her body. But the thing about with her, she still acts like she's about 16 or 15. You see what I'm saying? She still plays that child role. And she's too old for that. She is too old.
Yeah, no, she's a grown woman under me as far as my age.
Right.
She's a baby under me, but she's a full grown woman. So
right.
Don't get me wrong.
Even under me, she's a grown woman, but she's still a kid under us.
Right.
And nobody can get this child to see her actions. This baby, I don't know, have you all heard Cheryl and Debbie, but this baby went to a doctor's appointment this week, so at the end of this week, right? She got the baby to a doctor's appointment. And when she was at the doctor's appointment, you know how the doctor said the baby got hernias.
Right.
Not just one, I think it's 2. One in the groin, somewhere down near the private area, and somewhere in the stomach or something around the neighborhood.
Oh, he has hernia. Oh, he has hernia issue. Hernia.
Right. And so the baby, the doctor, I think they told the baby have to have surgery. Now, if a child got a hernia, don't that hurt? Even when we have it, is that discomfort or something?
Yeah, it could be discomforting to him, but it's best that she do it now, get it done now while he's still a baby, while he's still young, you know, while he's still a newborn, and years later he won't even remember it. But do it now, you know, while he's still a baby, you know, while he's still young, you know.
Right.
It has to be removed or something like that.
Right.
Is she having the surgery in Baltimore or LA?
Oh, huh?
Is she having the surgery in Baltimore or in LA?
I'm not sure. I mean,
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I heard that she flew back to Baltimore for the doctor's appointment. So I'm wondering if it's going to be in Baltimore because she had to fly there, take the baby back home to visit the doctor.
Okay.
For the doctor's appointment.
And she should be concentrating on that, getting her baby better, not Blueface. Just
the baby already and been a world traveler already. Been flew in the last 2 weeks. That baby been alive.
I'm telling you,
state to state to state to state. Ooh. And then let me. This is very important. I do want to say this because she made a lie. And somebody, you know how people jump down in your comments and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Shirley, for coming in this morning. We're talking about Chrisean Rock and Blueface. I know it said one thing, but my husband clicked on the wrong one for me.
Oh, we know. Oh, we won't be talking about Arionne?
Yeah, we can still talk about Arionne because Arionne needs somebody to talk about her. Yes, we are. But let me just say this, and then we'll go ahead on to Arionne. With her, now she was on a live. Chrisean Rock was on a live, and on that live, she you know how people jump down in your comments and be saying things to you, right?
Yeah.
And so, and Carmen girl, she has a childlike mentality. She does. She really does. I don't know why. She and it's really sad, says LLL. But it is. Now, someone jumped down in her life and she was holding the baby. And her words to the, she read the comment and then she said, y'all always, poor baby, poor baby. Talking about her baby. Y'all always saying, poor baby, poor baby. And then Rock said, she got mother effing headphones on. And she's let me see, she's what did she call it? Not settled something, some word she said. I couldn't barely hear, but I know it was something S up. But she said the baby got and she said it like she was trying to tell that comment who was commenting, shut the F up. But she said, y'all always poor baby, poor baby. He got headphones, he got mother effing headphones on. Blank up.
Oh my goodness.
And people went crazy when they heard that. And it's been on social media this morning saying you don't put headphones on a newborn baby's ear. Now, I don't know because when I had my kids, I didn't do that, and I don't think you were doing that during that time. Now, y'all let me know, is that something you put on a newborn baby?
Headphones?
Yeah.
No. She can damage the child's being newborn. She can she can damage the child's hearing. I mean, she just need to stay off live. Get off live and take care of your baby. Like,
well, she was on a line and just holding the baby like she always. And I said to myself, this baby gonna have vertigo. He gonna be dizzy as F because she just be moving and turning and swinging and with the baby in her arms like it's just like a.
good gosh.
And it was just running me crazy just watching it. And so I said to myself, why would the baby is the baby listening to her music or something? Or is the baby, and I think they were saying that she said that to that person because she was yelling on her line, holding the baby. And I'm thinking, Lord, man, that baby.
That's probably it. It's I think I seen that she was yelling. I said,
Yeah.
You need to get off live and take care of that baby and do something with your life.
Right.
It's just ridiculous. I'm hoping and praying that she's using contraceptives and she don't think about bringing another baby into the world. I pray she practices safe S because she don't need no more. Considering how she taking care of this one, she don't need no more.
No, she just said in another live when she was in someone's kitchen, and as soon as she had the baby, she said in 6 months she's gonna get pregnant again.
What?
She's having another one. Yeah, it's been all over social media. She's gonna have
Now, what she said? I didn't hear it. I can't hardly hear you, Pinkie.
In 6 months, she was standing in the kitchen at the island, and was somebody's baby sitting on the island, and they was you can hear the people in the kitchen with her, and she said, "Oh no, in 6 months, I'm going to get pregnant again. I'm having another one. I told him I'm having another one in 6 months." And I heard that. Let me see, can I find it? I said, "We're
You
going
heard
to."
that, Aunt Debbie?
Huh?
I said, you heard that?
Yeah, I heard that. Uh, I oh Lord, it seems like after one baby 6 months, you don't even want to talk about no babies.
I'm telling
I,
you.
Uh,
I just can't with them. To me,
I'm
they
telling you.
crazy.
I'm
They
telling
just
you.
crazy. Her and that young man. I don't know what world they live in, what world they came from, but
mm-mm.
both of them is
Hey,
crazy.
hey,
Yeah.
Debbie,
Yeah.
and Carol, I got someone trying to come up. Do y'all know this person is Noreen Camp? Do y'all know a Noreen Camp? Because they wasn't in the live. Hi, Jessie J. Good morning. Noreen Camp. I haven't seen you in the live. And do y'all know Noreen is Noreen Camp, Kemp.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
Well,
know.
you can always ask to show for her to show her
Okay,
face,
can you show yourself
and
before
show
I
who
let
she
you
is
up?
before she come out.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let you up, Noreen. All right. Okay, you're here,
Hi,
Noreen.
everybody. My name
Hello.
is, I usually go by Melanated Energy on the live,
Oh,
but
okay.
I just saw that you was up and you had to stream y'all, and I was like, oh, I want to participate with this because y'all was talking about Chrisean Rock. I apologize.
That's
Oh
okay.
no, no,
That's okay.
no. I just haven't seen your name, so that's why I want to make sure
Good
All
because
right,
we
morning.
got a lot of
thank you for letting
crazy.
me up.
Good morning.
You are welcome. You're always welcome to come up.
Good
Okay.
morning, everybody.
All
Good
right.
morning.
And then we got what the book club. Jazzy is asking what time is the book club. That starts at 11 o'clock, Jazzy. So we got time. Okay. And I'm gonna make sure everybody's off in time for the book club.
Yeah, we talking about Cole. We talking about what's her name?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about what's her name? Krishan and Birdslaw, Coleslaw.
Yeah. Coleslaw.
Yeah, Ariane, of course.
Yeah.
Oh
Now
Lord, she's another one.
we got two people here that's let's go ahead and just finish up with Chrisean, then we're gonna jump into coleslaw. What were you saying? I'll get to you, Miss Noreen. Noreen.
I wanted to comment that Krishan, because y'all was talking about how Krishan was talking about how she wanted to have another baby with Blueface in
Yeah.
6 months.
Jesus.
But I don't know if y'all already mentioned, because I just came up and I was excited to hear it, that Jada Alexis, Blueface's baby mother that he lived with,
Yeah.
she's pregnant right now from
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah. I
Oh,
saw that
oh
2 days
Lord.
ago.
Ooh,
She was throwing
Jesus.
up in the
Lord have
bathroom.
mercy.
So the test came out positive.
she was
Uh-huh.
throwing up. She was
Yeah.
throwing up, and he was like, "Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant?"
Pregnant.
So
Are you pregnant? Pregnant?
it sounds like that they're trying to have another baby, him and Jada Alexis, because he went live talking about, "Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant?" And she was throwing up and stuff like that.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God, like this man is
Lord.
he's I don't get it,
They,
but
they can't hardly deal with the kids they got.
Right.
Oh
I
God.
saw that 2 days ago with them. He's
Oh,
laying on the bed or something, and she's in the bathroom just throwing up. You can hear it. And he said, "Oh, I think he said, you know what that sound means or something."
right, he knows because he got her pregnant twice already, and like he's all into her. And what's
Right.
so crazy is like I was looking up their zodiac signs, and Blueface is an Aquarius, and Jaden Alexis is a Libra. Krishan is a Pisces. I'm not too sure with Krishan, but what's so like crazy is about it is that I'm an Aquarius and my baby father is a Libra, and boy, oh boy, that was a toxic, turbulent relationship. I mean, I couldn't even like fight my way out of it. It was so bad because it was like energies that was drawn to each other, but it was always explosive. So it's like, I had to like, get restraining orders and everything because I couldn't even like, I felt like I couldn't control myself, you know, when he was around. So I'm like, and this is when I was younger. I don't like that when you young and that type of, energy is involved. It's so it could lead to arrest, death, whatever, because it's so bad.
Oh my Lord, I'm so sorry to hear that. Ooh.
But when kids are involved, when kids are involved, it's even worse.
Yeah.
Kids involved in this.
Yeah, I had kids involved. We had kids involved. Like it was really, really, really bad. It was and for me to save myself and my kids my life and my kids' life, because I mean it was he tried to set the house on fire with us in it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was really, really, really bad. Because I was trying to keep him away, and he was like he couldn't be here. Like it was really bad. So I had to get away. It was nobody couldn't do nothing. It was like I had to grow some strength and just put things in place to keep us apart.
Oh my God.
Thank God you're all right.
Yeah, I survived.
At least you got away. At least you was smart enough to get away.
I had to get away.
Yeah, at least he was smart enough to get away. We can't say the same about Arionne and Chrisean. These two women here, these two young women. Well, she ain't young no more. Arionne, she thinks she's young. She ain't young no more. No. But Chrisean is only 23. Like it's just crazy. Like, and then to think about having another one, you can't even hold the baby up in a hornet. And you thinking about having another one, but this is like a competition between her and that girl. She have one, then now she have one. She have one, then she have one. It's a competition for a guy that's not even worth it. Blueface is just a
he's
menace.
Trying to take her money.
Huh? Yeah.
He's trying to make sure he still got control over her money. Let me welcome Jazzy up. Hey, Jazzy.
Oh, sorry. My other phone went off. Soon as you may be up. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay. Let me finish up what you were saying, Cheryl, and I want to hear what Debbie, because Debbie was saying something earlier.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
That's just no. I don't even know what to say. You just had one baby, then 6 months later you want another one.
Yeah.
Something wrong with them people. There's something wrong with my son. That's all something wrong with them. And now the other girl having the baby too. Oh no.
Right. But I was listening to one other YouTuber, I forgot who it was. It was last night. They was talking about the Delilah spirit and how it's so similar to I was comparing Chrisean Rock with they was talking about Arionne, but it was very similar to what Chrisean Rock, because Chrisean Rock was the one that got involved into Blueface and Jada and Alexis relationship, and it's like she would sabotage herself to sabotage Blueface, the same way Arionne would sabotage, the money making of Martell, just to if she's not part of the whole situation. And Chrisean is not innocent in this whole player situation at all.
No, she's not innocent in none of this. She's not. Jassy, did you have anything to say about Chrisean before we because we're gonna finish up with Chrisean so we can get to this bird brain.
I just came up to speak to everybody, and
good morning.
It's life. Having kids is not all about money. Mental stress comes with this. I pray for the kids. I don't have nothing to say about them birds. That's pathetic if you ask me. I really feel sorry for the kid. It makes no sense.
And all of this to hold on to one man. He's not even worth it. Like Blueface is just, oh my goodness. It's not even worth it to be fighting over this man and having babies with this man and being in competition with each other to get this man's affection. Like it's getting crazy now. It's really getting crazy.
Getting?
It is crazy. No, not getting. It is. You're right. It is crazy. Getting.
I got one last commentary. Do you know who's another one that's fighting with the two girls about Blueface? It's a man?
Yeah. Don't
Wack
say
100.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say don't say. Like nobody say his name.
Allegedly.
Who's that?
Yeah. Allegedly.
Who's that?
That's his manager. That's the one that that manager. That he was the manager since they was in Blue Girls Club. when he was jumping in Chrisean's face and, you know, screaming at her to get her out the house and, you know, always dogging her out. I think that he be behind a lot of the attacks that's on Chrisean through Blueface. Like he's the one that's encouraging it.
Right. And everything. I listened to
now what you say his name is what was the
100.
name?
100.
Wack 100.
Wack
Wack 100.
oh,
He's
Wack
the
100?
manager. Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't stand him. Oh my God. What do he got to do with anything? Wack 100, get your Wack. Oh my God. I can't stand
Wack.
And he just came out with a line of adult male diapers.
Ooh.
Huh?
From with the stuff that I've been hearing, I mean, I've been keeping
up.
Up.
Him and Mayweather, they got a line of adult male diapers.
Ooh, child.
Mayweather.
Wack 100. What?
Yeah, Wack 100 and Mayweather. Yeah.
Mayweather.
I should have known he was involved.
Oh, adult male diapers.
Oh God.
Mayweather though.
And he needs to put one of them diapers on him with his bald-headed. Oh my goodness. I said with all bald-headed men. Jesus Christ.
He need to put a diaper over his mouth. He get on my nerve.
I can't stand him.
He's a rabble rouser.
Right.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
I'm listening to him 2 days straight.
Yeah.
And it's a lot.
He's a mess. He's a mess. He is a hot mess. He's a mess. He's a radio personality, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah. He was there at the beginning when all the girls came into
God.
House, the Blueface house when Rock had there was a house that was set aside for the girls to stay in, fighting for his love, I guess.
For whose love?
Then there was a separate
Blueface love.
Oh God.
The blue girl's house. Like he was the one that started that with Blueface.
I should have known Wack 100 has something to do with it. This man is 50 years old or older. Will he go somewhere and sit down somewhere? Go lay down somewhere, Wack 100, and get him under these young people. He makes me sick. I can't stand him.
Chrisean is not one of his favorites at all.
He ain't nobody's favorite either. So
that's my peddling diapers, huh?
So, but they do. It's just a mess. But let me just say this here. Chrisean was in church this morning when I woke up. She was at church, and I think just someone put this live on. Maybe it was Wednesday or Thursday that she was sitting in church at a Bible study, and she didn't have the baby. She, you know how she carries the baby. Anyway, it was just someone was saying that. Thank you. Let me see. Good morning, Renata. Thank you, Renata Elliott, for coming in this morning. But that baby needed to be held properly. And let me just say, yesterday, for the first time, I was watching one of her lives. She was going off on somebody, but I was watching one of her lives. Oh, she was going off on Blueface girlfriend, baby mama. Okay, and the baby was, you know how a baby be crying a little. The baby could barely cry. I said to myself, I never heard that baby cry. And I was trying to listen to it. It was like a low whimper crying. She wasn't hearing that baby no mind. She was too busy. If I got a baby in my arm, just say if this is the baby just, it's like, that if I was that baby, I'd be so dizzy by the time she laid me down, or if she laid me down, I said, Lord, and she was warning about the baby. And just screaming in the baby's ear. And I said, oh my God. That's why somebody last time asked her, do she have a hip? She told them that she got headphones on the baby. And it's like, oh my God. I don't know what to say.
It's really sad. It's sad.
It's just sad. And between the mama is going crazy on live, and she is still going crazy. and she was talking, and one for a man to say on a podcast that he never in his life seen a baby that can do a backflip. That's a newborn. He said that baby was doing a backflip. And I said to myself, that was a backflip. How are you going to take a newborn baby and bend the baby this way?
Yeah, I know. But he's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about side chicks right now. But if anybody got any more things about Chrisean, you're welcome to throw it out. But let's go ahead, because my husband put the wrong title up for me.
Yeah, stay in Bible study, but stay in Bible study, Chrisean. Stay in church. God knows you need it.
Yeah, stay in church.
Need
But
Jesus.
she did come back out and say she's thinking about changing the baby name again.
Oh goodness.
Oh, Lord.
Sound like Arion. Maverick, Knox, Maverick. What's his name?
We do have something in common.
Ridiculous.
Okay. Go ahead and tell me, let's start with Debbie. Debbie, your thoughts on the bird brain Arionne Curry today? We're going to make our round.
I can't understand why she wouldn't have got her hair like males. Everything from the pictures.
Oh gosh.
Still up there looking crazy.
Thank you, Annette.
Somebody said that to me. I was at the doctor yesterday.
Nominated energy. Thank you. Oh,
I told the doctor I'm sick. I'm sick for sure now.
You know what?
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
you know, do whatever Melanie do. Y'all just have to prepare yourself. But it's not going to be the same. It's going to be a copycat. And just, you know what? Let's still having a good time in Paris.
She's sitting in the car with that red dress on and some wig. I don't know if that's a wig or wig. I thought she don't wear wigs and weaves.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
I'm checking at it. She done lost her mind. See,
Get her, Aunt Debbie.
oh my God.
That man done told her. He always talk about Melody. He want her to do her hair like her, talk like her, dress like her, walk like her, everything but look like her. If I had a man tell me I had to wear my hair like his ex, I'd get rid of him. Because that man, you want that old thing back. You need to go in on. And she sitting up doing it, looking crazy.
Yeah. And then she gonna say, obsessed. You are obsessed with her. You are obsessed with Melody. You said that right?
She is.
Just an egghead. God damn.
I was laughing so hard. Oh my God. My daughter thought something was wrong with me. I was dying laughing when I saw that picture.
And she thought she was so, she thought she was so cute, but she didn't learn her lesson after she tried to copy off a male and get them braids. Allegedly, then she got that bald spot missing where that one braid got yanked out her head. That should have taught her right there. Be yourself. Somebody yanked that braid smooth out the braid.
You think somebody yanked it out?
She don't even look right with the hairstyle.
She looked deranged.
I mean, she's just sitting there like she deranged. I just don't understand. I don't understand how she make that man make her do crazy stuff while he can laugh at her, put on the YouTube.
Oh my God.
So we can laugh. I wouldn't even take no picture with my house.
This is a comedy.
Oh no, I wouldn't have.
It's like a comedy show. I'm telling you. It's like a
it looked like what it is.
Do you think she's doing all this because Melanie and just throughout in the last week, all this week that passed, all these wonderful accomplishments and things.
Oh my God.
No, she trying to impress Hotel. He know Hotel. She trying to be Melody, act like her, dress like her, wear the things she wear, hoping the Hotel will give her a chance of the day. Did y'all hear her talking about get on knees on live? You always want to go on live. You want him to propose to you on live. For what?
Right.
That's what I heard. I heard the same thing. I said, I don't know what's in that alcohol that Knox pulled out of her bag. Maybe she's smoking something strong because Martell is not coming on live to propose to her. She can he's not marrying her. Telling you.
I don't see why she want to marry him.
Yeah, exactly.
And he already done had her waiting 10 years. And she talking about some marriage. She got the wettest wig or whatever it is on top of her head. Jesus.
Yeah. That
She
old school synthetic wig.
That's just too many hoops to jump through.
And then the top of her hair, her top of her hair looks, it's not straight. Then she got the wig.
I don't know what
synthetic.
They did to it.
Synthetic.
Yeah, she looks
it's cheap.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's synthetic. That ain't no human. That's some horse hair, y'all. That's something.
No, the top of her real hair wasn't straight down. You know, when you're wearing the weave or whatever, you have to have your real hair straight. You know, blending in with the hair she has in.
Right.
It's just she just looks crazy. This girl is deranged. I'm telling you.
Oh my Lord.
I'm speaking for myself on Debbie.
Oh
then the boy
God.
gonna pull it out. Then the boy gonna pull it out.
Oh God, I looked at.
But you know what? Let me ask you. Didn't Martell once say that he don't like women that wear weaves and stuff? Didn't he say that?
Yeah, that's what she said. He said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. I don't know.
What she said? He said.
That Martell don't like women wearing weaves and wigs.
Right. He like it natural.
He like it natural.
Right.
Who cares what he like? No, Lord.
I said, wait a minute.
I can't understand how women cater to bums. And let bums make decisions for their lives. I can't get that. I can't get with that.
It's crazy.
And the man just make her look foolish at every turn. Every time. I can't with this too. I can't.
Oh my goodness.
He is a joke.
And I think that
on that interview with Straight No Chaser, I enjoy how Straight No Chaser, she did a great job in getting this bird brain just Nene, you know Nene, and she just feeding her little crumbs, and then the girl just, oh Lord, I said to myself,
how can you think for 1 second that your melody, you don't work, you don't have a career, you're kicked out of every Section 8 that you have, allegedly. You allegedly don't have your other daughter, allegedly don't have Paris. How can you think you can emulate somebody that you can never compare to? I mean, it's just the girl has psychological, mental issues or something. I don't know. It's crazy. Just
what
looking
she
at
should have did was took him to the beauty shop and let that wig get put on his head.
And you know, only reason Martell got a bald head because he had this real receding head. His hair was going all back there.
Right. How can he talk about how somebody looked the way he looked when Melody met him? His teeth was crooked. He had beat up teeth, a distorted hairline. Jesus. Okay.
And he didn't look like nothing.
He didn't look like nothing. Melody cleaned him up. What are you talking about?
Are y'all sure that man told that girl to do that? I believe she's doing some of this stuff. I believe she's doing the stuff on her own.
On her own.
Oh, no, she's doing it on her own.
Thank you, Aunt Debbie.
She hoping that makes
that's what I believe. I believe she's doing all that for clout, so somebody could talk about her, because this is the only attention she getting. So she go do something like me, so she can get on there and she can hear people talking about it, and then that make her think she'll stop. She's crazy.
She's crazy. I'm telling you. She's crazy.
I don't believe that man telling her to do that stuff. I think when she went and done that, then when he came, he saw it, and she said, "See, I'm gonna be what you want me to be." And he's looking at her, she crazy and grinning like she crazy. I don't know. Take some medicine.
Look, she be grinning like she crazy for real. She be just smiling. She said, I want him. Who want to get married on live or propose on live? Like, what is this generation coming to where that is romance? On live?
But
And
I
Aunt
don't get
Debbie,
it. Why would you want this man to propose to you? Well, everybody know the man don't even want to take a picture with you.
He don't want to be
I'm
serious.
just long marrying you. I can't get it. I don't
oh my
understand
God.
it. You want him to propose. He won't take a picture with you.
Oh God.
Oh, you talking about some get married. Oh my God.
And the
Wait.
most you see of him is his knuckles. The man don't want to marry.
Right.
The man's not
It,
gonna marry you.
Let me ask you this
Jesus Lord.
question. What do you all think about the fact that
Oh my goodness.
she's not only that, but she said that they did a shoot that she did a shoot on Love and Marriage Huntsville that it haven't aired or anything. But I think she said that was in February or something. And I'm thinking, who the heck? And she said, Horn Marceau is cool and everything. And Tisha will be just worried about her on the show because she knows everything. Because Horn Marceau is cool.
Oh, you talking about when they fake filmed her, made her think she
Exactly.
was.
yeah, they fake filmed her. She got
I'm
it.
crazy too.
Martell put a camera in front of her and made her think she was getting taped. See what that was all fake to keep her
Bird
mouth shut.
brain.
Oh please.
Bird brain is an understatement.
She was
And then she didn't even get paid. What
Right.
kind
She
Oh
didn't
my
feel no
they all
contract
kind
out
of
of
crazy.
nothing.
yeah.
There was no contract, guys. There was no contract.
And that's the sick part of it all. You sleep with another woman's husband. You have an outside baby with somebody's husband. And now you want to try to infiltrate into someone's show, Melody's vision, Melody's show,
Right.
the one that created the show. Now you want to come into the show and harass her because I think it's just harassment. She want to just she just want to continue to harass Melody. Because why
No.
would you come on a show that the woman created and you slept with her husband and had a baby with her husband? Yet you think you can just come on her show that she created is her vision. The girl is completely deranged. To think that she could do that, and that
No.
Melody was going to allow that.
That is true.
See, Fang, she won't fame. Y'all see, she stood on that panel talking up in Atlanta, talk about messing around with Scrappy. She won't fame. She don't care what it do. She just want to be on TV. She don't care who she got to screw. And hotels the closest thing she think that's gonna get her on TV, and nobody messing with her.
Nobody, for one
Now
thing,
she got on the panel and talked about her.
No.
Wait a minute now.
Oh, I was gonna say
At
what
Scrappy
panel?
divorce party, they say who want to mess with Scrappy? Here, her bird brain goes on the stage.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
No,
she
who want to give us a
Yeah.
piece?
went on stage, went up there.
Scrappy don't want her. Scrappy don't want her. Trust me.
But see, she wanted fame. She want fame by any means necessary. She don't care about degrading herself. She want fame.
But does she know what they do to side chicks on Love and Hip Hop? Has she watched Love and Hip Hop or any of the episodes? Did she see what they did to Jasmine, who was the side chick of Rashida's husband, Kirk?
Right. Ooh, Lord.
Did she see what Don did? Did she see what Don did to the other side chick who sat in a circle and was talking about how she slept with this married man? Don got up and punched her dead in the face. They don't like side chicks on that show. She sure she want to go on that show? Because they're gonna eat her up and spit her out. I don't think she want to go on that show as a side chick.
Yeah, she just wants to be famous by any means necessary.
Okay. Famous by getting her
she's gonna be getting attacked
all across the floor, and then somebody gonna sit up on the wall like a picture.
Rashida not having her on that show. Rashida done went through her share of side chick with Kirk. So she's not having her on that show. Rashida had already said no, she's not coming on the show. That's it.
I don't think the people want her on the show.
No,
she not getting on no show.
I think she a wannabe. You know, she just want to be something.
She don't have her own identity. Wait, Miss Black Type showed that clip. She trying to get on Love and Hip Hop. So who wanted to get Scrappy the P? Here her butt go standing up there looking dumb, just stupid.
Just
And you
dumb
know,
as
Just
she
no
want to be.
morals, just
it
nothing.
was
Anything for
CK.
any kind of fame, any kind of attention.
Wait a minute, but I
Did
thought
y'all
her
see
and
the interview with CK with Scrappy?
Did what?
Interview Scrappy did with CK.
I heard about it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. It's on my to-do list to watch it. But I said to myself, that's going to be, and I guess he's probably going to bring up that Ariel. That's a good brain. He
Mm,
probably will
mm,
bring it up.
mm.
man, but I thought her and Scrappy's girlfriend was friends. Now you want to sleep with her man now
Darren,
too?
yeah, Darren is pregnant.
Yeah.
And Ryan sleep with a goat and finna get on TV.
And
I'm
she might get
trying
on.
to tell you.
She might get
Realize
on.
Allegedly, in my opinion, that girl needs to sit down.
Exactly, Aunt Debbie. Sit
W-
down.
Wait, hold on, Miss Pinkie, are you doing a watch party tonight?
I don't. I did a video last night talking about it, but I haven't posted it because my husband didn't like the way I did it, and he don't even watch my videos.
Mm.
In my opinion, Ariana is jealous of Melody. It don't take much for Martell. I don't believe that Martell tried to put her up to look like Melody. I believe that she wants to look like Melody anyway, because she's jealous of Melody. She's jealous of her life. She's jealous of the way she looks. That she's jealous of the fame that Melody has, the favors that Melody has.
Right,
So she's been trying to act like Melody from day one.
right,
Hmm.
Day one. So I don't even know if I don't think Martell is behind her trying to be Melody. I believe that that's who she's trying to be anyway, because she see that how obsessed Martell is still. He's still
Hmm.
obsessed over Melody, and she's trying
right,
to somehow um, trying to like copy Melody so that Martell would pay her more attention, so that Martell would look at her the way he looks at Melody, or feel for her
right.
the way he feels for Melody. And it's never going
Exactly.
to happen. It's never going to happen.
You
Mm-mm.
know, Mel Carter's slow, and I
She
don't
is
like to
slow.
talk about nobody like that, but she's really slow,
She is
like
slow.
really slow,
She is slow.
and it's pathetic.
She is
And
slow.
And
the
yeah,
worst part about it, huh?
I'm just still shocked that she tried to them braids, and they gonna show when she moved back that ball spot. That's a braid plug and got pulled out of hair. Anybody that bought a braid and went there didn't know about
Oh
that
my
spot.
God.
They should have taught her a lesson. Be your own self. I don't. I think she's really slow, and I hate to,
She's slow.
she's
I
slow.
think it. She's slow.
And
She's slow as
I
hell.
know they don't
Let
talk
me
about
just
nobody.
tell you, they did a whole write-up on her. And this write-up was on Arionne Curry, and this was done on August 21st, 2023. And they said her net worth,
There's
this
3 million.
was done in August now, August 21st, 2023. And they said her net worth, Arionne Curry, is 1.2 million US dollars. Yes, it
What?
is.
Oh my
Who
God.
made that up?
Bring that site up right quick. Because
Mm-hmm.
they said
Yep.
her net worth is 1.2 US dollars. And I saw that, I said to myself, that's
Mm-hmm.
just like when
Mm-hmm. She said
Martell
she's a
had somebody
nurse.
that he was $10 million.
$1.2.
Yeah, exactly.
1.2 pennies.
1.2 pennies, if you ask me. She wouldn't be nursing on me. Uh-uh. No.
He said one point
Oh, let me
two
see. This
dollars.
is one. I think this is
Oh my
the
God.
one. Let me
That
see.
girl ain't worth 2 pennies. It's
I'm
Mm.
just
telling
You
you.
know, I,
1.2.
I know we talk about coleslaw, but do you think Stormy? This is what I want to know. That beef that Kiki act like she's something. Kiki Tisha act like she's so big and bad. Look like she was trying to. She want to fight Mel, but she ain't got no energy for Stormy. And storyline or whatever Stormy said. What she say? Marcel act like want to be a woman or something. Why she didn't get Stormy no nothing?
I,
Cause
I
cause
don't know.
Tisha needs Stormy products to
Okay.
try to sell. So that's why she'll take all that crap off of her, cause she, allegedly, in my opinion, she doing the scamming with them products. So she'll take all of that just to get what she want for a few pennies. All them
Exactly.
people crazy, girl. I
Hmm.
don't
You
know
know,
how
All
come
are
y'all can
crazy.
see it.
This is a
You know, she
fakery.
go
It's
to
the
war
fakery.
for her husband and her mother. She had no energy for Stormy whatsoever.
They all fake,
None.
if you
And
ask
she
me.
not. She
They all
not
fake.
because Stormy got something she wanted. She wanted to try to sell it.
Mm,
So
Look,
she
mm.
could be. That's the way it goes. Tisha, if you notice, Tisha don't have a brain. Never had an original idea. Never came up with nothing on her own. It's always somebody else's idea. That's
that
what
part.
her and her husband do.
That
They
part.
steal other people's ideas
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
and try to
Exactly.
make it their own to
Exactly.
Right.
scan.
Right.
This just my opinion, allegedly. To scan and
Well,
try to make a dollar off it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything they ever did, they made a dollar off somebody else. That man was popping popcorn, couldn't even do that right. Got fired.
Yeah.
you can find some in the movie out
You
there.
know, and she can't spell. You get on your phone and they got the spell check. Like she don't even know.
Oh,
She can't spell. She didn't copy and paste everything about Kevin's beauty. She didn't try to, when we were younger, well, I done it. You have a book report, you write out the book, but then you change it up a little bit on your essay. She did everything from,
and they need
copy
to
the
stop.
Well,
whole
that's
thing
what
on the
that's what
thing.
she do.
And they need
That's
to
what
stop.
she do.
Mm-hmm.
She can't
Right.
help herself.
Nope.
She can't help herself. That's just what she do. Just like she made a mug with the blueprint on it. She ain't never had
Yeah.
no print at all.
I said, what
Blue,
the
green, red, or orange. She never had a print at all. It's always somebody else's something.
Yeah.
always
Right.
copying off
She
somebody
did
else.
have. She copied somebody else's mug because that
Yeah,
show
always
wasn't
copying
her
off
look.
somebody.
And
Yeah.
that blueprint, that's Melanie.
She gonna use the
Melanie,
blueprint. She ain't
Melanie needs
listening.
to go ahead and patent that and everything as part of her brand. So because I don't think Tisha's smart enough to do it anyway. So
My
never
blueprint.
mind.
She ain't listened to Mel's blueprint. So what she got? Why she got the blueprint on a mug when she didn't listen to Mel's blueprint when she laid it down to her and told her she could be successful? She don't necessarily need Marceau, but okay.
I'm trying
All
to
right,
bring
Tisha.
this up
Look,
for
you
you
go.
all. This is a different website here, but they talk about side chick, bird brain on here as well. They talk about. I'm gonna bring it over here so you all can see it. I was looking for the one I left up last night. I actually had left it up last night, so that way when I come in here in the morning, it's already there. This is the one talking about Arionne Curry, her age, child, profession, her profile, her network, right? And I'm not sure can you all see it here, but on here, they got these two pictures of her, which one I already seen. Okay, but right here, she's a young lady who works as a nurse.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
and this article is from. Let me see, because this is from September the 1st, 2023. This is said updated Friday, September the 1st. So we're still in September the 1st, guys, right? But it says she works as a nurse and takes initiative venturing into business, into the business world. What business world?
Oh my God, Jesus.
She sells clothes and accessories. That's she said her fashion brand that sells clothes and accessories. Let me just go on that. And let me see. She's 31 years old. And remember, isn't Melanie 36 or something like that?
She's 34.
34. So
And Melody's 37.
age?
Yeah, she's 30. Ariana is 34. Melody is 37. She's my son age.
So they're not the same age.
They're not the same age. She's my son age. Melody's my son age. She's 30. She's 37.
37. But
Yeah. And I believe her
they
birthday's
still in
coming
their
up.
30s.
And her birthday's coming up soon. Melody's birthday's coming up soon in November, sometime in November.
Thank you,
But that's
Annette.
not a flattering article.
Exactly.
Is that what she wanted out about her? Really?
They're saying that she's a millionaire. They saying she's a millionaire, and that's why
Oh my
they
God.
say she's a millionaire. Thank you, Annette Griffin for the $2 super sticker. My first super sticker today, this morning. Thank you.
Child.
Shout out. Okay.
You got
Now
me.
we got Miss Sunkiss in the building in the
Hi,
pink house
Sunkiss.
today. Hey, Miss Sunkiss. We're trying to dive into this Ariane
Child.
bird brain coleslaw. You know, she's still a narcissist though. Because her and Martell are competing against each other. Ooh, when you got two of them together. Ooh, my Lord.
Well, I hope
Did you see where they say she lived? Current residency. You like it?
Okay, let's see. And I did drop my link down. Yes, I did. So, Sunkiss, if you feel you want to come up, you can, and anybody else. But let's see. Let me see. This is a different one than I was looking at last night. It talks about the other one said she met Martell before she turned 24. This one says 24. The other one I was looking at, I could have sworn that one said 21 or something. So these things are just lying. I think they make up this stuff. Hi, Miss Sunkiss. Thank you for coming up and good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me find it. I'm going to find the right one and bring it up. What you got to, Jazzy, did you drop out?
Jazzy J. Oh, okay, here she is. Okay.
Okay. Hi, good morning, Sunkiss. Thank you for coming up on the panel and thank you for coming back up, Jazzy. I'm sorry you dropped down. So what's going on with you, Sunkiss? What we're talking about this bird brain Arielle. Because she says the last thing I looked at last night when I pulled up on her profile said that she's worth $1.2 million US dollars.
Wait, she said, I'm sorry, she said what now?
That says when I Googled her, and it was from actually August 21st of 2023, saying her net worth is 1.2 million US dollars.
Oh my.
Yeah. And that she gained her fame from the show Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yes.
Is she well? Is she well?
I don't know. Noreen Kemp, are you back up?
Yes, I'm back. I just ran to the store and came back. So I came back in the show.
Goodness.
All right. So is she well? I don't know. She was on Straight No Chaser, did a wonderful interview with her where she was just going a little out of control, calling Nene, you know Nene, he wants me, you know how she does. Yeah. And she said Martell needs to put a ring on it.
I'm concerned. At this point, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. I can't. I'm concerned. It comes to, there comes a time when you can no longer laugh.
I have to.
It comes a time when you just grow concerned. And here's the thing. We want to keep her son out of it because at one point I wondered if he had been diagnosed. Let's just swipe him to the left. I wonder if she should be diagnosed.
Right.
She needs some medicine. I'm just gonna be honest.
I think she needs some.
Some medicine.
Yeah, hashtag Walgreens. That's what I'm CVS. It doesn't. I'm just gonna whip up a concoction. In fact, we're gonna Google Mel's chemist, and we're gonna just come up with something. We forget about the lip balm medicine. That's it. Pills.
It ain't gonna work.
Did she? No, wait. No, I'm sure y'all heard wrong. No, ain't
No, no,
listen, ain't you
No,
Pinkie?
no.
I love you to
I
pieces.
didn't hear wrong. It's right there
No,
in black and white.
no, I can't. And here's the thing.
Mm.
You know how you just need to be in denial? That's where I'm gonna
right.
go. Denial. I
Okay.
can't. I got to sit in denial. That's so I can be to keep from wrapping myself up tightly in a blanket and sucking my thumb and rocking back and forth. I can't. This girl,
She gonna
every
weep in the
time,
bushes like Ariana.
yeah,
Weep in the
every time
bushes.
she does something, every time she goes low, I think this is it. This is rock bottom for her. She takes us a little deeper into the abyss. She
Hmm.
She,
I
she
just
did.
wonder, do they have any doctors down there that she could go see? Cause she need all of them.
It ain't gonna help her. That's not gonna help her.
I don't
Therapy,
think there's
need
doctors down
everything.
there. I don't think
A
it's doctors
child
down there because
healed from
Martell, look
literally
at him.
everything.
Ain't
Well,
nobody
Right
can
there.
help
Good
him either.
Lord.
Nobody can help him either. Nobody
There
can
ain't
help
no
him.
doctors down there.
If they were, they would. Even if they were, nothing. Martell was in therapy doing all this mess. Martell was in therapy, but she was ordered to be in therapy through the court allegedly, and
y'all sure
psych
she didn't say
evaluation.
pesos?
Huh?
Did she say peso? You sure she didn't say pesos?
No,
Did,
she said 1 point.
it was $1.2 million. And this
I
was
think
from
they said
August
50.
21st, 2023. And then they also
Can't
said
help
that
these people.
her profession is the nurse. She's a nurse and she studied
Well, you know,
biology
you
and
can pay these sites to write anything you want them to.
That's right.
As long as
Yep.
they get paid, they'll write whatever you tell them to write.
Yep.
That girl ain't worth a dead fly. Come on now.
A dead fly.
she got a voucher. I mean, she didn't it some wasn't it a buzz that she got kicked off of Section 8? And I'm
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
listen,
Right,
no, I'm not knocking Section 8 because your girl want to get a voucher. I'm not mad at
right,
about. Give me a voucher, I'm using it. So my thing is,
right.
I'm not knocking her hustle on that, but I'm not claiming to be a millionaire either. I'm saying, I can't even get it out. I can't.
But you can't have it both ways. You can't say you're a millionaire, but you need a voucher.
Exactly. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Aunt Debbie.
And then
That's
they
Thank you,
right.
Aunt
go,
Debbie.
go from losing the voucher to go sleeping on your sister's couch now. But
That's what I'm
once you're a
saying.
millionaire.
She got to be deranged. Don't she get government assistance allegedly?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So,
that's
She
what
get a
so I'm hope.
disability check. She
Yeah, well,
probably
you better
get.
hope. You better hope they don't see that. That she
right.
better hope
And
they
then
don't see she's a
when they
millionaire and all
pull
that.
that until they investigate, when they pull that from her until they investigate,
Yeah, she getting government.
y'all just watch and see when she get down there for that revenge fee. They gonna bring all that up. Now you
Yeah,
frauding the government
yeah,
saying you need assistance, but
Oh,
you a
exactly.
millionaire. They
She's
gonna
on
chop
government.
up all them charges of
Yeah,
her
she's on government
crazy tail. Wait
assistance.
till she get down
Mm-hmm.
there. She'll see.
You
but
getting
you
She
know
will
what?
you
see.
getting
What?
food stamps.
That's going to be a double-edged sword because then
Hmm.
they're going to say not only that, but she's a habitual liar. All of that. It can be that that she's fraudulent, or if they may say, okay, she was
right.
lying. Okay, you're a liar. All of that is going to mess with her character. So she is in trouble. She's in
Ariana is in
trouble.
trouble because for one thing, Martell would have to end up paying all that money back, that Medicaid, food stamps, anything that she's gotten from the government. He's gonna have to pay that back. And
Because he got this year on his that he was 20
right,
million,
he worked right,
$10 million.
but
And
you
he
got
did
the
a
But she
government
had
whole
$10
video
million worth of debt.
that 2 months
exactly.
ago, a whole
He
video
had $10 million
about all
worth of
this.
debt.
But you got the government
Mm-hmm.
thinking you need food stamps. You got the government thinking you need Medicaid. You got the
Girl,
government thinking you need Section 8.
they
Okay,
going to
she in
jail.
trouble.
They
She
going
going
to
to jail.
jail.
She going to jail.
They're gonna
Oh, you
find
know
out
what?
she's an escaped mental patient from Ohio.
Right.
She going.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be there. I'm
She going
sorry.
to jail.
They,
It
they,
should,
they
it
got they
should be
got they
there.
got that in jail. If
Yeah,
you think they don't have mental health in jail, they do.
they
They got
do.
a whole wing for
Sure
people
do.
with mental health, and they
Right.
got some medicine. So get on in there. Get on
But
in
see,
there.
I didn't watch anything. See, I had been that's why I hadn't been on the show. I had been in the hospital. I had been
Oh,
sick and I hadn't been watching it. I don't know what's going on. I was too sick to even get on the phone, do anything. So
Oh, you
this
okay
is
now?
like, no, I'm much better now. I
Oh, okay,
promise
that's
you. I'm much
good.
better.
That's
Thanks
good.
Oh,
so much.
That's
thank
good.
God, thank
good.
Thank
God.
God. Yeah,
Thank you
thank
so
Yeah.
much.
God.
So this is all new to me. I'm like, She makes me feel very well in terms of the physical. I mean, this girl is wow. I'm like, what? And I did see some of the show with when they did their I saw some of the previews and all that, but you know how when you're sick, you don't pay attention to nothing.
Right.
But this girl, oh my goodness, I can't even form sentences right now. I did not know any of this girl is. Who is in her camp? Nobody. Does she have?
Nobody
No,
but
seriously. Does she
Martell.
have family or real? Does she have a friend? A family member?
I'm gonna tell you in her camp, baby. All them people in her head is in her camp.
Thank you. Thank you. Case closed.
I can't.
Martell.
Okay, I can't wait.
Martell and what's going on with her brain. Martell is her keeper. Because he don't like her in that way.
Right, he's the puppet master. He's the puppet master.
Definitely. He's a keeper.
Okay.
Yeah,
puppet master.
Straight so she doesn't go off letting too much spill like she just did on Straight No Chaser, which that was great. Straight No Chaser got down to everything with her. And she was just feeling it because she calls her Nene.
Yeah. Right, Nay? Right, Nay?
Right. And so Nene,
she's so annoying.
Way of guiding her to get all this stuff out of her. And once she do, she just let her talk. And she just feeling the beans. And let me just welcome Barbara O, Miss Reese. It was someone else just came in. Sexy Mama, thank you for coming in. And Liz Castleberry. Thank you. Go ahead, Sankias.
And she thought the Nene and all that she thought she was grooming her, the creator, grooming her and getting her on her side and getting her like intoxicated in a sense to where she thought she was going to be able to manipulate her. And what she didn't realize is she was being manipulated and played. She thought she was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to play her. No, the player was playing you by sitting there going, oh, okay, just go ahead and fill it. See, she's so used, and so being around someone like Martell and getting his like narcissistic fleas on her, she thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna play her. I'm gonna call her name, or we make her think she my girl, like she did Carson, thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to play. And this is what she's done to so many different people. And she thought that she was their content creator. She was going to be able to do her the same way. And she got played by the player. See, that's what she gets. And see, here's the thing. They have that demonic influence. And the word demon, it means de-human. To detach yourself from humankind. To detach, de-human. To be beneath humanity. And then human means a humble man. They're so haughty. That's why they're always walking around bragging. Lie. If you got even to lie, to snatch people down, to stand on top of dead bodies, to appear to be taller than what they are. So they're not humble men. So they are detached from humankind. They have that demonic mindset. They have a demonic influence. But see what she did, detaching herself from being a humble human, like Martell, all the ones that run like them. See, you always meet that one person that's like, no, you can't play me, but you about to get played. And she ran into that content creator, and that's what she gets. And she got played on a worldwide platform. That's what she gets. That's what she gets. No better.
Exactly. What?
Go ahead, Jazz.
Fashion Week in Paris, shopping at Louis Vuitton, etc.
Yeah.
Say that again, Debbie.
See, she done been around Martell so long. She done picked up his ways as well. You know what I'm saying? Some of his narcissistic ways as well. So now she's trying to emulate him, Melody. She got all these people in her head that she has drummed up. from people that she want to be like, or she want the things that they have, or something that she admires about them. Those are the people she pick and put in her head. And then she thinks she's that type of person, or she's them.
Yeah.
That's why she went and got that Melody hairstyle. She thinks
Yeah.
she's really Melody. She got
Yeah.
all these people in her head, and her head just full of craziness.
Yep.
You know, she needs some medicine. She needs to sit down on the couch for a real long time. You know, she don't, but she'll get it in jail. Jail got a way of making you come to reality real quick.
You are so right about that. And what you just said is so, you know what? You just answered a question that I had when what you just said. Because I was like, I wonder if she's really a narcissist. Because Auntie Black Titanic, I was wondering, I said, I don't know if she is a narcissist or she's picked up on some of his narcissistic ways for being around a narcissist. Because when you're around a narcissist, you pick up on their ways, or what they call narcissistic fleas. Like you be around a dog, you lay with the dog, you come up with fleas. Narcissistic fleas, you come up with their qualities. But here's the thing, you just answered that question. Being that she picked up on Melody's ways, she's not around Melody, and Melody is not a narcissist. So narcissists, they are not their own people. They are hollow, and they they walk around and they take different people's personas and they emulate them. They be who everybody they want to be. She wants to be Melody, and you just said that. So she acts like Melody. So my thing is, she is a narcissist. That is a narcissistic trait. They pick up on people and they emulate all the people they want to be. So they are hollow. So they pick up on qualities and they drop them inside of themselves and they become that person. Because they're not themselves. They don't know themselves. So they pretend to be all these different characters. Like she's pretending to be rich. She's pretending to be a designer or all of the whatever Melody is. That's what she is. Same thing when now she's rich and all the same thing with all these what's his name, Martell. Whatever Melody is, that's what she is. She did the wine, he's doing the wine. She did this, he's doing that is what they do. And so and he's all these suits and all pretending to be rich. He's poor. He lives with his mom. She is a narcissist. You just answered that. Yeah. I can breathe. Okay. Yes. You're right.
Sometimes I just feel like Ariana is more of Martell's flunky because most narcissists don't let you control them. Narcissists don't let you tell them what to do. They think they think they're above you, and you
they do.
control them. But
you always get one that's more controlling.
Right.
One a narcissist always go after another.
Right. There's a controlling one. So for her to be so controllable and so usable, and he can control her, make her do things that he want her, whatever he tell her to do, she do it. It just sounded to me like she seemed more like his flunky. If anything, like you're gonna do what I say do. If I want to mess around, you're gonna be at home. You're gonna sit at home. You're gonna wait for me to come home. You're gonna do what I tell you to do. That it just don't seem like the narcissist would even allow.
A parent can be a narcissist and have a narcissistic child that they can control. So no, it's possible.
Okay.
It's possible. So she is a narcissist, but she's just a weaker version. He saw just like what's his name? Safari is with Erica. She's a narcissist, but he's a more controlling narcissist. He went after her for that reason. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Okay.
I had said in a previous live that when I think of the strawberry, Ernest Williams, to me, he's a narcissist, but he is like if you got all these narcissists on the playground playing in the sandbox together, there's going to be a top dog that sits up on the swing set, sits up at the top, watching all the other ones play. But all of like Ernest Williams, he's a top dog narcissist. And then Martell is one. Then you got the Blueface at the bottom playing. You got the Ariel down there playing. But there's the top dog. But everybody's narcissist. But there's one that's gonna trump all of y'all. 'Cause
It just seemed
that,
Mhm.
like it just seemed like he groomed her. It just it
the
seemed like
the devil in control of all of y'all.
yeah.
Yes,
What do you think about that? What do
Yeah,
y'all?
that's true. I mean, that's
that's
true.
true. I agree.
That's
I
true.
agree.
But he did
It's,
groom her though. He did groom her though.
yeah,
Uh,
that's
uh,
what they do.
he
That's how
met
they get them to drop guards so they can be able to get more control over it. Well, it's
right.
always a alpha. It's always an alpha and omega, or alpha and a beta. So the
Yeah,
thing is, but
Mm-hmm.
both of them are uh are not.
Narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
both of them need help.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's kind of like a mafia. All of them are narcissists, but it's always going to be a head hunter.
Aww.
Oh, that's so cute.
So
I'm
cute.
trying to tell you.
Aw.
That's Bella.
Hi, Bella. Hi, Bella. She's so
Her
cute.
baby. Or,
Bella said she coming to get her mommy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I want attention now.
I mean, Bella, like, that's enough. Look, y'all done had enough of my mommy.
Exactly. All your people don't love. Go away. I want my mama. So cute, though. She's Bella. That's a pretty name, Bella.
I do. I love that
I
name.
love that name, Bella.
I can't hear it enough. Every time I hear somebody with that name, I'm like, I love that name.
Mm-hmm. But I think
That's
he
so
groomed. I
cute.
think he groomed her anyway. I mean, he did meet her in her 20s. It's easy to groom and manipulate a young woman that age because she just getting her feet wet, so she
Hmm.
don't know what's really going on. She don't know the game. She ain't. Martell is more of a street ninja.
Hmm.
He's street minded. He's from the street, so he was able to like groom. I think he was able to groom her as well too, and manipulate her and make her think she's so fine and she's so this and that and pulled her in to all this demon-like stuff that he's been doing, and she got pulled in. But I think she probably was that way anyway. So, like you said, she could be
Absolutely.
a narcissist anyway. So, it's just it's sick. It's just sick.
It is.
You know, scammers pick on and they prey. They know they could tell from a mile
Mm-hmm.
away who they could prey on, who weak, who
Mm-hmm.
gonna
Mm-hmm.
believe on, and whatever. They prey on people like her.
And
Hmm.
Martell can smell a weak
Yeah.
person from a mile away.
Oh my, yeah.
Or they prey on the scammer. Period. They could
Yeah.
just pray. They could pick up some kind of way. You see how the Scots did when everybody came on that show when they thought Stormy and them was me.
Wait, say that again.
Listen, you going in and out, Jazzy?
Jazzy?
You going in and out, Jazzy?
They go around scamming, trying to think of any and everybody they can get over who they could play.
Oh,
That bird brain made him feel superior.
Yeah, she
Like he
did.
was all this, that, and 30. Mel
She
know he
did.
wasn't about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Mel
That
just
she
loved him
definitely
to
did
death
that.
with her kid's father.
Cause them
So
narcissists
with
But
love
as
Mel,
you
he
can
attention.
had to
see,
come up and be a go ahead.
she worships him.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to be around anyone that won't do it.
That's
That's
right.
Right.
their end goal. Their end goal is to look for someone that's going to excuse their faults
And
and that's
praise
going to
them.
elevate them and make them give them that
Mm-hmm.
superior to actually
right,
Mm-hmm.
to fan that
Mm-hmm.
their superior complex. They're
Yeah.
going to actually validate that. They want someone to validate that. If you don't do
right,
that, if they can tap into that or find someone that has that quality that's going to help them to validate that, you can't be in their space.
You right.
Here's the thing: narcissists are great at being observant. They are good observers.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they walk into a room, they can pick out the empath. They can pick out the weak ones. They can pick out the dummies, the airheads, you name it. They're
Mm-hmm.
very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Very sensitive.
Exactly.
If you don't
right.
do it, you
Big
cannot be in
fan.
their space. They wouldn't. You can't orbit them. They will not orbit you. It's simple as that. It's the
Exactly.
truth.
And they won't fool with you if you stand up to them. Um,
Exactly.
I
Mm-hmm.
worked in behavioral health, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a man. He thought he was a real professor, and because he had went to college, he picked on a professor's persona and just adopted to start being a professor. How they talk, walk. He mimicked this man. He followed. He observed him, And he tried to do the same thing with the psychiatrist that was
Wow.
working at the behavioral health center.
Wow. That's scary.
Mm.
hmm He was trying to diagnose the clients, and and he had them going. And I had to tell them, he's not a professor. He's a client like you.
And
He's
they're
a
good at it
client.
too. Aren't they good
And
at it? Aren't they good?
he wanted the staff to call him Doctor.
What?
No, yeah, he took on this personality, and he had like 26 people in his head.
Wow.
One was a
What?
psychiatrist, one was a professor, and one was an engineer. He had all these people in his head. And I simply wouldn't do it because he wasn't a doctor. I'm going to call you by your government name. You're going to call me Miss Debbie. And we're going to take your medicine, and you're going to sit down and do therapy with the rest of the people. Oh,
And
yeah.
he expected did he was it an expectation that you guys was it like a prerequisite in his head, or did he just kind of like want you guys to do, or was it like a requirement?
Now, this
Did
he part of his disorder is adopting other people's personas and personalities and trying to be that person.
Wow.
Mm.
But he was that good to the other
comes
patients.
that comes under the line of personality disorders.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, he had a severe case of it. You know,
But the
because one
other
day he
patients
did
probably
me.
was.
One
The
day
other
he did me. And I mean, he was trying to act just like me.
Wow. That's scary. So he was able to, but the other patients, he had convinced them that he was a doctor. The other patients.
The other clients, yeah, but they had mental disorders too. And by them just coming in, they don't know who is who. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to a center and somebody come up to you, you don't know if they're a client or the doctor. He was acting like a doctor. That person was new to the center, so they did not know.
No.
That's why I stepped in as staff. He's not a doctor. He's a client like you. I am staff. This is staff. You'll be seeing this doctor. You have to be on them. You have to be on them.
But my problem with Martell and Arionne is they can't continue to keep hiding behind. Okay, they may have they do have mental issues. Not might, they do. But you can't keep hiding behind that and then think that that's going to give you a free pass to keep doing what you're doing. You're going after an innocent woman who has never done anything to you. Dr. Melody Shari Rodgers. You're going after a woman who's never done anything to you, and and try to ruin her life or try to destroy her life or whatever the case is, revenge and all of that. Nobody's going to continue to keep letting you hide behind your mental issues to go after somebody and do something like that to somebody. You can't keep hiding behind that, using that as a crutch.
But you got to understand, they don't understand right from wrong. They think they're right in every situation.
Yep, that's it. They transform.
And no matter what you say, they are right.
They are right.
They can use you as they see fit.
I get that.
Yeah.
But expect people to fight back, because narcissists can also be destroyed.
Yeah.
Also.
Of course.
They don't run the world. They can be destroyed. I read up on it. They can definitely be destroyed. What Melody did destroy Martell. She went on with her life. She's happy. She living her best life.
That's how you destroy them.
You have to destroy them. You can't just let them just roll all over you and you just sit by and not do anything, because that's what they want anyway. That's how they tear you down. So you have to destroy them by fighting back. And I'm so proud of Melody for moving on with her life. She's happy. She's living her life. She's in Paris. She's walking down the runway. She's creating generational wealth. And that's how you destroy them. That's how you destroy them.
But look at Arionne. You just said Melody's in Paris.
Right.
Look at Arionne. She got that hairstyle and her mind. She's Melody and she's here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
She, you
I
know,
know. I mean, I know she got this twisted,
that,
distorted
that that's just
reality.
the way her brain.
Yeah, they in this
That's
twisted.
just the way her brain is
Mm-hmm.
wired. This lady
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
so out of tune with life. She's picking up that lady's life and she's not even in it.
Right. But leave
If
her
that makes
Yeah,
alone.
sense.
Right.
it
Just
makes
leave.
plenty to me.
Right. Just leave Melody alone, though. Just leave Melody alone. She's not bothering you. Leave her alone. That's all.
Well, she gonna watch Melody and
She,
keep
she can
on
watch her.
doing whatever Melody do.
Right.
That's just what. That's how that goes. That sickness goes.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know.
But
See,
revenge piece.
Ariana don't know who she is. She has no identity.
It's a dark
Mm.
admiration. They have a dark admiration
Mm-hmm.
for her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
It
never going to
stinks.
go away. It's never until the day they die. They're never.
It
It's
stinks.
sad to say, but unless someone else comes and snatch that attention, that's going to be either on her level or over. But
Because she got to
yeah,
think, though. She got to think. You know, Melody was mild mannered, but you, regardless of you having a mental issue, you might mess with the wrong woman's husband, and you might find yourself kind of like what you just said. So she see what happened to the mistress that got the stuff thrown in her face for
yeah,
messing with the. You see, so nobody cares honestly about your mental issues. You got some people that don't care. All
yeah,
I know is you messing with my husband, and
Yeah,
now I'm gonna deal with it. So that's
yeah,
what she better understand. She's also playing with her life, because a lot of
Yes.
women snap when they find out you're messing with their husband.
yeah.
Okay, so and it don't turn out good. So I don't know. That's up to her. So
let
she
Yeah.
need to
me
get the
say
help
that
she
to y'all
needs.
this.
You
What
know.
do y'all think about the fact that Melanie and got her doctorate? She's off to Paris. She went to New York. All these things that in she had mentioned also this week that she paid cash for her network, right? And
Hmm.
for Martell and Ariane to hear this, how do you think they're telling this? They may say one thing out in public, or they try to lay low, or they don't say anything. They just try to imitate and throw things out there uh, to that's their way of slapping back or trying to say, "Oh, I can do it too." But I don't think they could do this. And Martell, do you think he's kicking himself in the butt or crying every night when nobody's around that how he really, really messed up
Yeah.
and and everything? What is y'all take on that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he cries. You know how you have that type of cry to when you
Mm-hmm.
wake up and your eyes are swollen shut and you have dry
Right.
Mm-hmm.
snot on the side of your face or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
your face is swollen.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type because he knows he messed up big, and every time she wins and it's polarized, he cries
Right.
that much harder. And then when he
Mm-hmm.
sees Ariane as a reminder and their child, he
Right.
cries and he sees his kid, the imminent. He cries every time he cries that much harder, and
Mm-hmm.
then he what listen. He looks in the mirror every day, and he looks at himself
Mm-hmm.
because narcissists they truly have a disdain for themselves.
Yep.
They literally hate themselves more than the others hate them. And
Mm.
their mask is when they are out and about and they use their flying monkeys, their so-called friend, pretend to have friends. They know that their friends aren't their friends.
Right.
Everyone that they use to attack the one that they truly want and love, all of that. These are all masks to pretend the pretend titles that they have, the pretend suits that he wears, the pretend everything, the pretend child that he uses. That I'm my favorite son and all that he doesn't want.
Right.
The pretend all the pretend
Mm-hmm.
girlfriends and these are all just these all these things that he has. These are all masks that he has. If he can get rid of all of that just to have a moment to be with Mel, I promise you that's what he will
Mm-hmm.
go for. Every
Exactly.
time these masks are around him, these are reminders of how much he hates himself
Mm-hmm.
or how much he messed up. When he has a second alone with himself, Let me tell you something. I'm telling you from experience of being around, being raised by one. Narcissists hate to spend time alone. They don't like to be in silence because it is the reminder. Their thoughts are like monsters, like a child being in the bed by themselves in the dark room, and they think monsters are under their beds or in their closets. That is what it's equivalent to. They'd hate to be by themselves. My egg donor that I don't call my mother, I said, would you turn the TV off so I can get some sleep? Would you turn the radio off? I said, always wonder what. Until I did research, they do not like to spend time alone. They do not. I always say, spend some quality time by yourself. Stay quiet. Be still. Just don't. I love quiet. I love being by peace. I love being by myself. I love to sit still and do nothing. She hated it. And when I did research, that is why. They always have bells and whistles going off, and he refuses. That's why. Because they're haunted by what they've done, what they've said, their reminders, and all the losses. And I digress.
Melody's the best supply. Melody's the best supply he will ever have. Anyway,
Always.
Best supply that he will ever have. That second supply he got ain't nothing compared to the supply that he had, and he can never have access to that supply.
Right.
And that's a huge reminder.
Yeah, and he's so stupid because he could have got 15% of 7th Avenue. 7th Avenue's banking. That would have been a nice income for him.
No. He didn't want that.
He didn't want it.
Nope. All or nothing. See, that's the way they are. You're not going to tell them what you're going to give them. They're going to tell you. And they think they are always right. He didn't do any work to get any percentage.
That's right.
But now here's the thing. I also did research, and I follow this one guy that's a self-proclaimed narcissist, and he said a narcissist, once they become self-proclaimers, they need to stay in therapy for the rest of their lives. Now here's the thing. His name is mental wellness. He said mental illness. I'm sorry. His name is Lee Hammett. He said they do know. He says, just like the color blue is blue and the color black is black. He said, we do know what we've done is wrong. We do know. He said, but the thing is, we're just going to openly admit to it. And we're never going to let you know that. We do know that. But our arrogance will never admit to it.
Yeah, just a fool. Because I said, but it was 15% of 7th Avenue. He could have been getting like 40,000 plus a month.
Yeah.
Just a fool.
He wanted that 15. He wanted that 15% of Arionne. That's the problem.
Yeah, he talking about outwork, blood shedding tears. He ain't did nothing, and Arionne ain't do nothing to talk about. Made her change that name. Then, although Embraces, that's a beautiful name, but 7th Avenue worked just as good. But just the audacity to feel like. That's how you
destroy the narcissist. You look good, you make money, you live your life, you be happy. That's what's destroying Martell. Yes, and what Sunkid said, did you notice he had the bags under his eyes, all those bags under his eyes, and he got some kind of fillers or something to take the bags away? Martell loses many nights sleep of what he has done to Melody. He kicks himself every single day for what he did to Melody.
It's an echo.
Yes, it's an echo. Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's an echo. Anybody got devices or anything?
You gotta mute.
We got a mute going on. Do somebody have something extra going on?
Me. I don't have anything on phone.
They probably got both windows open. You probably got the YouTube and the StreamYard. You gotta close the YouTube.
Okay. Okay. How's it now?
Still there.
Oh, here.
Who just came up? I think it was the person that just came up. They probably still got their YouTube window open.
Let me see. Let's see. I'm gonna go check that.
I don't think it's you, Miss Pinkie. I think it's the one of the two. I don't know which one of the two ladies with the pictures. One of them just came up. Who's the last one that just came up?
I don't have no device open.
All right, so is it?
It's the person with the end. They are having an echo every time that they speak.
That's me. That's me. And I mute mine every time.
Mm. Is it an echo when I speak?
No.
No.
How about
No.
me? How about me?
Say something one at a time.
The one that said, "How about me?" Is your YouTube still open?
No.
Mine is closed too.
Miss Pinkie tiny self be handling them dogs. And that bell is humongous.
It sounds like the echo's gone now.
So Miss Pinkie.
Oh, no, it's here. It's here.
Oh, all right. I'm just gonna leave mine on mute.
I don't know. Is mine echoing? Yeah, I have an echo, don't I?
We all do. I don't know.
I completely powered off my other device. But yes,
I don't hear from you, Jazzy.
Yeah, you know, Coleslaw, Melon, and Parrish out there doing her thing. She was just up in New York, got the kids, her face all over billboards in Times Square, everywhere she goes. She got them, bro. You know, that's a lot to be jealous about. And she Coleslaw thought she was gonna have that baby. She was gonna have male life, and she's sitting there. And I don't like to talk about nobody kids, but that baby bad. See, you ain't do nothing to get yourself a headache. You don't have no baby to keep no man.
That baby is just a reflection of her.
Yeah, you're not the only one. Several content creators have said something. They said, I don't talk about people's kids, but they have openly said that. But I said, I thought maybe he was diagnosed with something or something, because the way he was, acting on the red carpet or whatever, wherever they were at, him and Martell. And they said, no, someone made a good point that maybe it was something because of the way she's been raising them. And I thought
because remember she was saying that he was one of those characters that she was calling him a character that was like a villain and like just encouraging that kind of behavior. But when everybody started talking about it, that's when she started feeling some kind of way and people started backing up because it's not his fault, it's her fault. She encouraged that.
It's her fault. It's not
That's what I was thinking.
She was letting that baby look at that show, Scream.
Whatever
movie
she was letting him
that
watch
is, that horror movie, Scream. That's what she had him looking at.
She was letting him watch Scream.
Oh my! You know what? I'm
Scream. Yep.
I'm done.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when he was then he bit the babies at the pool and he got kicked. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my! You know what? I'm done.
I just wanted to make a comment on the past topics that Miss Pinkie had brought up. I have made a note. I said I don't think that Martell groomed Arionne. I think that they both was resting in that because both of them was cheating on Melody. Like he was cheating on Melody because he was her husband, and she was directly affecting that marriage by sticking with him. And I think that they both participated in it together. I don't think that she he groomed her. I think that she she comes from a long line of Delilah spirits. Like her mother, her grandmother, that's what was said, that they all did the same thing, was dealing with married men. And I think that's where that comes from. Because to me, when they made her comparison of a streetwalker, like they both have the same similarities. She was with him for money and he was with her to feel like a man. They said that Martell looked at Melody as his father because he never had a father, because she was a provider. And, he was able to, pretend to be something that he wasn't, on Melody's dime, like a child.
But no, he still groomed her because look what he got her do. He got her to expose the skies, go on Tasha K. Got her to do so many things. He groomed the mess out of her.
He did groom her because.
But she wasn't. It wasn't like she wasn't a willing participant, because in her head, she was doing that to gain fame. She wanted to be on TV. So she thought that by her doing that, like everybody else that's like, wanting to do something, like if you want to go to college, I mean, if you want to get a good job, you got to go to college, right? So they go to college. She want to be on TV. She got to go ahead and like, get her name, to continuously pop up to become famous. Then she starts becoming marketable. I think that that's how that worked with her, because if it was no benefit for her, she wouldn't have did that.
No.
But she hasn't benefited. She
Yeah, but how
hasn't.
does it work out for her?
She hasn't.
She didn't know that she wasn't going to benefit. They
Right,
was
but she
filming
does-
her, giving her the idea that she was going to be on the show.
But she
No, I
does
know
know.
your, I know your point, but I'm saying for her though.
But she has to know now. She has to know now that it didn't benefit her. She has to know that now.
And now look at what she's doing. He's telling her to expose them, and she's getting a manager to like take her around to the Love and Hip Hop, this guy's divorce party, like that probably was all tied in together, from Martell manipulating her and her thinking that she's going to become famous and get on Love and Hip Hop.
Right, and that's a part of grooming. Like more so, she does everything Martell says. Everything he says, no matter how wrong it is, she does everything he says. So
But she's doing it with the motivation of thinking that she's going to become famous.
Well, Mona
I mean,
Scott said no.
she's gonna be on TV.
Mona Scott
We-
said
That
no.
too, but I think she's looking for love. She's looking for a father figure too, because you see how she talk about only way I'm gonna mess with him and P get on knees on live. She looking for love. If she said what else she said me and Hotel would be good if he would have whatever she said. She think in her mind that he's the prize.
But what's draw bring from your point? I forget your name. The one
This is a bad.
the one that was speaking before, the one that let her in. You brought home the point. It was a point that you made. You made a point, and it was something you were just saying it towards the end, and it just solidifies that it was all for self-indulgence.
Right, both of them.
She's not as innocent. She's not
innocent.
No, she's not this little innocent, old naive little girl that was just ultimately groomed.
No, she's very diabolical. She's manipulative.
Yes.
She for her to lose her daughter, not to lose the daughter, but for her daughter to not be there. You know what I'm saying? And she's still going hard in the paint for the same reasons. Like, why you posting a picture for people to to notice you? You know what I'm saying? Because she see her flame is burning out. So now she posts that picture along with the things that's being dropped. Is to take attention from Melody because now she can't compete. She wasn't able to compete, but it's all, you know what I'm saying, to benefit her.
Yes. And you know what? I'm such an empath. I want to drink the blood of a narcissist so I won't be so empathic. Because I was there now some weeks ago. Remember Auntie T Pinkie? I was like, and here's the thing. I'm big on being like in the middle, but I'm big on looking at the whole picture because here's the thing. He did play on her in some areas where he knew.
I do agree. I agree with that. Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah.
I don't want you to think I don't agree with you, but I don't want to give her not you. I was talking about the other lady I was talking because I don't want to think I was disagreeing. Cheryl,
yeah. I know what you're saying.
Because I was saying there were some things that I was like, he did play on her in a lot of areas, and like I said, him being a nurse, he knew, okay, she's a prime target, so I can gain something from her naivete, she's young, she's malleable, I can do this and any other and all that. Right. He knew, but at the same time, he also saw, like you mentioned, there was some nefariousness there. That she's diabolical enough to where I can use her for XYZ. Right. But he saw all of the ingredients that he could use.
Yes,
and after talking with her, and he knew where she come from, the stock of her history. So he knew, oh yeah, this is prime, estate I can use. And he knew that it was a nice balance that if I need this, I need that, I can win with her. And correct. So you see what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, looking at the whole picture, she was perfect. She was a perfect picking. And listening at both sides, I'm going, okay, I can't lean too much to the left or too much to the right with her. I have to sit directly in the middle and not feel too good or too bad. She brought a lot of that on herself. She did.
Right.
And even to this day, she's still trying to figure out how can I pulverize Mel and win. So if I'm going to lean too much, I need to lean more to it's more of her fault than because she knew
But
that.
Sunkist, it's 10 years. It's 10
Yeah.
years later.
Right, because he broke her down early when she thought that money and all that notoriety that Mel and him had, she thought it was him. And that's what he was breaking her down the most. He broke her all the way down to where now she was totally dependent on him. When he had, she had. When he don't have, she don't have. And now she's like totally. Go ahead.
No, I think he pulled the wool over her eyes and the Scott, because the Scott thought he had it like that too. I think they was trying to use him to take, to what is the power couple. They want to be
but
when
the Scots found out that shit that stuff was Mel's, they decided to switch the game up and put a dagger in their relationship. And how they did that was constantly taking shots, giving them that little anniversary party, taking shots at them then. And I believe the Scots played a major role in the destruction of the Holt's marriage. They really did, because they hated Martell. It wasn't Melody, it was Martell, and they turned Tisha against Melody to help maintain the divide.
But nobody told Martell to pull his thing out. How he gonna blame the Scots for that? When he could have kept his peen in the household, they didn't have nothing to do with him pulling his peen out.
Because they encouraged it, and he always needs male validation. Like he wants to be validated by men.
And it says about narcissists that they cheat, that they like to cheat, they lie, they steal. Right. They do all kind of low life stuff. They're the worst people you can get involved with when it comes to a relationship. So Martell, it says it. I read it.
And Debbie called it earlier. He's a wannabe, so he want to pretend like he this and that in the town, and he this and he that. The Scots thinking they had a gold mine. They thought that they could manipulate him and get them 47
thank you for that. Now, Jassy, did you have anything to say on that one?
On which one?
On the narcissist, Martell and Holt's life. Did somebody go mute?
I don't know. I just feel like they just he lied and act like they all was against Mel and jealous when they figured out Messy King too. They thought the hotel was the gold mine. And they thought that they could break Mel some kind of way, get her off the show. This, that, and the third. They wanted them 40 acres, and they wanted that show. They wanted to be the power couple. They wanted to be this. They all fell for hotel schemes, and now he looking stupid because he ain't got two pink to rub together. Now he see that them not his real friends. He didn't see that at first. He was trying, like he said, when they went out, they went somewhere, and he was saying, well, feeling in his mind, if Marcel could have 40 different women or 20, whatever it was, if he could do that, I should be able to do that too. But Mel ain't stupid. You gonna come or you gonna come correct. Or nothing at all.
And it's always been in it anyway.
Excuse me, ladies. Auntie Pinkie and lady, I'm going to run into the store and I'm going to come back.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yes, thank you for all that you did and said.
Yeah. He spoke facts.
Go ahead and go to the store.
Okay, yeah, I'll be back. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I just want to let you know I'm going to drop down. I'll be back, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think that hotel played and act like he was lied to everybody, and that's why they was on his helmet so much, because they thought that he was the man. Hotels Ariana, they realized he wasn't. They want to break that up. They was all in his ear. Oh, I do this, I do that. My woman accepted, because Tisha been accepted Marcel cheating and that stuff. Mel ain't. They say she accepted. I'm not saying she didn't accept it. She not no Tisha. She wasn't accepting it like that. He was left in. He felt less than, being around Mel. Where Tisha fell by the shoe on the other foot, where she felt like, Marceau is the ice cream with the cherry on the top.
Right.
Now, to mess with me, you got to do something, brother. I could cover you for so long. You got to do something. I'm gonna
And
put you
all
in it
that
like
they
this
did, look
again.
what it got them.
Thank you.
Nowhere.
Right.
The difference between Tisha and Mel, Tisha mother raised Tisha to accept that. Mel mother raised her to be damned if you accept that.
But what I want to know is when we talking about that, how do Wanda Bear with Kung Fu Panda, how do she feel about Miss Tisha, the boss lady, damn near about to go to jail and messing up her daughter credit for all of that? Top of my daughter boss, she this and that. Then ran her into $1 million that she ain't never had debt. That's what I be wanting to know.
I believe that Wanda is no stranger to bad credit and the prison system.
I think you're right. I think you're right on that.
Yeah, I don't think she wanted for her daughter to go. She thought her daughter was a businesswoman.
Yeah,
My daughter, the businesswoman. She got this, she got that. She got a whole bunch of $1 million lawsuits that she never had $1 million.
She had Tisha going on boosting sprees with her.
Yeah.
Ariana brought that up too.
That's why they got all those mug shots and everything.
And Ariana brought her up. Yeah, Ariana brought her up too. She brought up Miss Wanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
That Miss Wanda invited her to some kind of party or some kind of event or something she was having, and she declined.
Yeah.
Well, how do y'all think this party went that they had last night at the Black Homecoming?
Talking about on the
Marceau and Tisha.
Yeah.
Scammer, just a party. Can I ask
You know we
y'all
couldn't
honest
heard nothing
opinion?
about that party.
Let me see what's going on with it. Okay. I'm going to see what's going on with that party right about now.
All right.
Miss Pinkie, can you pull up that black kitchen they got too?
Let me see.
I think that kitchen's so nice, but everybody clowns them. I just love me some black.
Let me.
They use that because they don't like to clean up.
These are like almost like a water situation. Now this is Marceau. Are you talking about this black kitchen here?
Oh yeah, that kitchen is bad to me. I think I'm the only person to agree. My sister said it is. My daughter, she like black too. She said it is hideous, but I like it.
This is the greatest show on Earth, 2023. AMN University versus them. Stevie. Okay. Do you already have Marceau? I'm getting echoes again.
That echo is back.
Let me.
Do y'all like the black?
Huh?
Do y'all like the black?
No.
What do you mean? The kitchen where they cook and make the food at?
Yes. Just
like a regular restaurant kitchen to me. I didn't see anything special about it.
I just like the color black, it just was to me a little sexy.
So what's black? Like everything in there?
You didn't just see it? It would look
I stepped away from the phone. I got my headphones on.
Okay, no, it looks like the cabinets.
That's where the echo coming from.
Yeah, that echo is back.
Okay.
No, you gotta watch it again. It's beautiful to me. I'm probably the only one think that. I like black. I would do my kitchen like that and dirt.
Okay. Now, do I have an echo, guys? There's an echo coming.
Yes, you still got the echo.
It goes and it comes for some reason.
Yeah, it's gone now. It sounds like it's gone.
And then it'll come back. See, it's gone. Beverly, Charles, do you hear it now? Because I don't hear the echo.
It's gone. I don't hear it no more.
I don't hear it no more now.
It'll go and it'll come back.
Yeah, go and come back. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
I don't hear it now, though.
Me neither.
okay. So Beverly, we're good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How did y'all? The dogs. Husband went somewhere, so the dogs was on the loose. That's what's called animals in the wild. but I don't know. I don't know. Black appliances collect dust. They do. Oh my God. You're right about collect dust, and you can see the dust. Oh my God. Yes, I can say that.
Live, laugh, love. You sure right about that, because my kitchen is black appliances. They do collect dust.
Oh, yes.
It does. It sure does. This echo is back.
But we're not going to be long, guys. And then don't forget that Black Titanic got her book club today.
Is it in 2 minutes? Because it's 9 o'clock my time.
It should be going on. It should be just starting to get into the story. So Jesse, you'll be right on time. Sure. Everybody got their book? Nobody? You all have your book? I'm gonna. What is that?
Another echo again.
It's the echo.
I don't know what's going on, but it'll go away and then it'll come back. I don't know what's going on. But we had a great morning, guys, and I love all the family and everything. But you know, Black Titanic do have this or where they're going. But anyway, I got my book on the second chapter, so I'm gonna log into that. But let me just wait. This is what I'm gonna do, guys. I just love y'all so much. Let me just do this. I'm gonna show you something that I did for all my. This is for all my new. I'm gonna show this at the bottom. But first, I need to get rid of something. Let me get rid of this here. And these for all my new members, I put them on calls at the bottom so everybody can see them. He said that in Catherine, and let Joyce, and Shari, and then I do have one more because I ran out of room. So here it is, the Hens, it's in Bonnie, David, and Hicks. So I just wanted to show that to everyone. And then I got my super sticker today. I'll go off so I can show my super sticker today. I want to thank you for my super sticker. And Nat Griffin, super sticker. Thank you. I'm just so happy everybody's here and everything. And don't forget tomorrow morning, 8:30 in the morning again. I'll be going live again. That one actually on Chrisean yesterday, but we did talk about it. But so what I'm gonna change up to what we're going to change it up to is, if you don't mind, I'm going to change it up. The one I got, we're going to change it up to and Shirley.
Miss Pinkie? Miss Pinkie?
Huh?
They're saying that they don't understand what you're saying due to the echoing. Some it's an echo and some kind of device on or something. I don't know.
Something is on.
Right.
Yeah, they say they don't understand what you're saying because of the echoing. So somebody has some kind of device on or something. Or something.
Did you hear me, Carol? Could you understand me?
Now it's good. The echo's gone now.
It's gone now?
Yeah, it's gone now.
But
Oh my God.
they
Well,
were
tell you
saying
what,
they
I'm not
ended
gonna
up
move my
making a
feet up
stand.
on this. Okay. Well, tomorrow, guys, I know I got one. Let me know if the echo comes back, and if it does come back, then one of y'all just start repeating for me. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to talk. I know I had it set for Chrisean Rock and Blueface yesterday, but I'm going to change that title to Ernesto Williams and Shirley Strawberry, because that now we're talking about a smooth criminal of a narcissist. He's like, and just alleged, everything is alleged now, but just in my opinion, I just still got my members running calls. Let me get my members and change it back. Now, this is like the smooth criminals are narcissists. Okay, when I say this man is out of the box, because he fools with his own kids, Shirley's daughter, her granddaughter. Don't leave your animals and pets around this man. So, I mean, this man can con people allegedly. All this is allegedly now, out of over $1 million or more. And we're going to talk about how the police actually got that tip and everything. And then we're going to talk about some of his latest phone calls and break it down to the fact that Shirley was living really well at her age of 70. Now she's back down to living like she don't have anything. When I say anything, and I know live, love, laugh, and love about
Hello?
it. Really good about it. Yeah, because I think some of y'all probably was in her life. It was really good, and everything. And we need to break that one down. That is an ongoing, crazy scenario. This man is, I don't know how this woman was living large, you know. Now she's down to no place to live. Car got repoed. Her ring got taken away. She could have hopped that ring and made some good money before they came in and took it. You know what I mean? Then they'll go get it from wherever they got it from, wherever I sold it at. But and then sleeping on depending on other people for her overhead of where she have to lay her head. Now that's bad.
You have a super sticker.
Huh?
You have a super sticker.
Oh yeah, yes, I got that one earlier. Thank you
Okay.
for my super sticker, and I forgot I forgot it was sitting there, but thank you for my super sticker. That was my first one of today, but we're going to talk about that tomorrow. So, you remember how I was saying that you may have a lot of narcissists like Martell, like Blueface, like Side Chick, Coleslaw, and all these people, and Ernest Williams. Nesto, or most people call him Nesto Williams. Okay, all in on the playground, but you got the top dog. He's the top one, like the devil in charge of all the other devils at the bottom. Nothing. And you got them like that, all levels of them, and some got to be the little minions to go out. Because like the devil always got to be at the top, and he got to send his little minions out, his little devils out, or whatever you want to call them. So we're going to break that down, and then I do have some of the we're going to talk about the wives, because I do have some of the paperwork and stuff that I'm going to read from and everything on their different marriages and everything. So I do have that. Thank you, Beverly Childs, for my $2 super sticker. Thank you so much. $2 super sticker. I got 2 in one day. Thank you, Beverly. But we're going to read about Is that Greta Lee in the house? Hi, Greta Lee.
Hi, Greta Lee.
Greta,
Hey,
we
Greta
in the house,
Lee.
guys.
Greta.
Hey, Greta. Yeah,
Yes,
can you
yes,
put this
yes.
on?
So tomorrow we're going to touch on that, and I mean, this is something else. And guys, let me just ask you all while I help everybody before everybody leaves. Let me ask you this question. I was watching this documentary. Okay, I was watching this on TV. Greta says hi to everybody. I was watching it. That echo just went through.
Yeah, the echo is back again.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Cheryl, I think every time you speak,
No, but they're
the
saying
echo goes away.
no, but
So
they're
I
saying
think you should speak and then come back, and then the echo go away.
okay, because they're saying something about its headphones. You have headphones on?
Uh-uh.
I
Do
do,
anybody?
I do. I'm gonna take my
Right.
headphones off.
Yeah, take your headphones off for a minute.
Well, can I ask one question, or Miss
Yeah.
Pinkie, if you could mention this? What's going on with Tyler Perry? Why
Okay,
the
how's it
women
now?
mad at him? Because I thought the women was for Tyler Perry. I missed that part.
Okay,
Tyler
so
Perry.
it might.
I missed
Some
it.
echo and David, you know how he inserted himself into women's business, telling women that we should be happy even if we're dating somebody that can just pay the light bill or something.
What?
Yeah. So I'm
Not a provider?
echoing up there. Cheryl or David, anybody or Miss Camp, are you echoing?
Now I'm muted and it's still echoing.
You muted?
I'm muted and it's still echoing. I'm
Well,
I'm
muted.
gonna drop down. I'm gonna drop down.
Debbie, somebody just dropped off. Debbie, are you muted? I don't think Debbie could hear. There's something
I
going
can hear
on.
you now. Yes, I was muted.
Yeah, me
Okay,
too.
The echo, I thought if I stayed muted, it would help the echo. But
but the echo is gone now,
It's
isn't
gone
it?
now, but it's some kind of device that was on. It's some kind of somebody had a device on or something.
Yeah. Okay. Now, let me just say this. You asked about Tyler Perry. Beverly said Tyler Perry is a joke. And Queen, Greta said Pinkie is the queen of 2-hour lives. Yes, Greta, we're getting ready to go anyway because we're getting ready to go over anybody that needs to go over to the Black Titanic book club. Yes, but on Tyler Perry, he it's okay. Beverly says it's better now. I don't know what it just kept going, coming and going. I
And
don't know.
someone was saying something about headphones or something.
Yeah,
Some kind of device was on or something. Headphones or something.
yeah.
Because it wasn't me. Because when I came up, it wasn't no echo. I've been up here for a minute.
Right.
So
It didn't start until when it started after the dogs had been in the room, right? Did it start then or after? I know the dogs ain't got
no, it
nothing.
just says sometimes when the device is on, sometimes that causes the echo and if there's some kind of
Somebody
device.
got
Right.
YouTube, like a YouTube or Windows is open or you got headphones on or something it interferes with the StreamYard.
right.
Okay.
She said she had on headphones
Yeah,
Okay.
because
well
we
then it's
had been up here and nothing like that happened. So
right.
maybe it was the headphones.
Yeah,
I
it could
don't
be.
think
It's a
I don't think
device.
Bella had anything to do with it.
No,
It's your Bella, her so she's so cute.
she's
Yeah, but that
cute.
ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I like doggies.
I like her too.
So
So cute.
I can't. They can't come in here and act right. Sit down. You know. So and husband was gone. That was my son who was out there. They went with him. So yeah. So they're
She said
doing
she think
it.
it was her. She think it was. No,
Hmm?
that's okay, sweetheart. You can still come up, but maybe not with the headphones. Maybe the headphones was the thing that was interfering with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't come up, you can always come up and everything. We don't mind that. I can hear them outside the door. I really do. They're outside the door whining. You know how dogs whine? Do their little. Yeah, I can hear them outside the door. Yeah. But what you said wasn't Bella? Bella? No, Bella said she ain't had nothing to do with this echo. No, no. But
No,
anyway,
Bella had nothing to do with this.
right? She's outside the door whining. Let me just see. But anyway,
Y'all know why Miss Pinkie walked away. I thought Tyler Perry was the women's favorite. He made
Girl, Tyler Perry getting them women's business. He need to go sit down.
okay.
He's so
He
cute.
said he getting in women's business. Cause I
Yeah,
thought all the
Tyler
women like
Perry
him.
getting them women's business.
Another one of those.
Uh-huh.
I want to be on live too.
Okay.
You say
Them
what?
They
Siberian
want to
Huskies are
tell
adorable.
Bella said she got something to say.
Yeah. What you got to say, Bella? She said, ooh.
I love me a husky. Okay, Miss Pinkie. So do the book club start at 10 my time?
I think right now you are 3 hours. You're 3 hours behind. Yeah. Bella said yes. But they trying to get me. Bella trying to get me to go out. She want to say.
I'll take Bella.
Okay, Bella. Okay.
Oh, I would love to take Bella.
You can come and get them.
I ain't hurt my cats. I got 2 cats.
Okay. Total said, don't y'all forget them.
Yeah, that echo is back again.
Did I tell you? Oh, be quiet. Okay, be quiet. Them back at the door. Bella's at the table and she's quiet. Okay. Okay. Okay, Cody. Okay. Oh, let me let you all meet Debbie and Cheryl, the person that's going to do this for you all. He's here. Let me just get him, okay?
Okay.
And so let me just get him because I want y'all to meet him. He does these on he make them himself through 3D imaging, and you all are having this in black. And he already got the I told him about it, and I told him let me just see. Yeah, baby. But anyway, so as for Tyler Perry, y'all do they love you? Yes, they do. They're crazy about me. But I wish they would listen. They're quiet right now, so we're going to keep it that way. But anyway, Tyler Perry had inserted himself into what I call women's business. They do want to go out and play. They do. Inserted himself into women's business by saying that we Black women, that we should be happy if men want to pay, is able to afford take care of the light bill. That we may have to go for a man that may not make as much money as we do. Thank you, and Patricia, for coming in today and everything. And anybody else that I miss. What do y'all, anybody else heard anything differently? And I think a lot of women was very upset with that, and very upset to some saying they're done with watching Medea. But, you know, that's to each their own. What do you all think about that or anything? Or we can one day do a thing on it if you all like. We can talk about it. I'll bring it up as a live one day. What do you all think about that?
I think most men are always intimidated by a woman that makes more money.
Right.
Or more successful. You know.
Right. They are. But now tomorrow, now you know that's the thing was with Shirley and Ernesto, right?
Mhm.
So we're going to talk about Ernesto and Shirley tomorrow morning. So, and we're going to listen to some of we're going to listen to some of, okay, we're going to listen to some of the phone calls. We're going to listen to one of the phone calls, the latest phone calls from them. And then also we're going to talk about the overlapping marriages and how Shirley is down to nothing now. When I say down to nothing, Shirley don't have a pot to pee in right now. You know, she didn't let this man come into her life and destroy the little she, everything that she had built up is gone. Uh,
And
so
she don't have her daughter. Not a
no,
house nor her daughter. I'd rather have my kids in the roof. I'd
right,
rather have both.
right. Now,
Exactly.
he was arrested back in July. I think it was July 7th. He was arrested, so he's not getting out anytime soon. This man is going to be in there. He's going to be in there. There's no getting out, you know. And they did prove that the woman, I forgot her name. I have to go back and look. Just give me 1 second, Coda. I have to go back and look and see what her name was. I got both of y'all. Okay. I got my hand down here holding both of them. Let me see, can I find it? But anyway, you know, the one that was living right next to him, the one that was arrested along with him, you know, because there was two of them arrested, him and her. They both was arrested for doing the okay. Guys, we're gonna talk. We're gonna let me have to.
Yeah, I want to play.
Wait. Okay. So yeah, guys, we're going to work on that one tomorrow, and I can't wait to dive into it because there's a lot of new stuff and just stuff pops up all the time, and I can't wait to dive into it. So just get ready for that. It's a lot of stuff most people haven't heard yet about what's been going on. A lot of people haven't been keeping up with it, but I have and everything, and I'm just amazed every time. Shirley needs to publicly acknowledge that she was wrong for how she treated her daughter and grandkids to gain any favor. Yes, she still haven't apologized for that. This man did not just, let me see, RP or her daughter in allegedly a grandkid, he can't even be around animals and pets. You know that's bad. You know, this is a psycho. And I heard that he even did something like that to either one of his kids or something like that. So he can't be around no kids in anything like that or animals.
It's sick. It's sick.
Right. Because of and they found pictures on the day he was arrested, which was July the 7th. They found pictures on his internet. You see what I'm saying? So that lets you know what the daughter was saying is not just something she's making up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for Shirley to actually take his side, and when he keeps saying how jealous, they keep saying that the daughter's just jealous. How can you as a mother sit there on a phone call with the man locked up talking about your daughter is jealous of you all? She's jealous of your relationship. And they was only married 5 months before he got locked up.
I never understood that either, how a mother could take the side of a monster over her own daughter. Like, it's just crazy. He wouldn't have got a visit, a phone call. No, I wouldn't accept any phone calls. I'd be done with him.
Right. And the worst part about it, he had been locked up before in prison. Because all
Right.
the guys that he's talking to on the phone, like what's Blue and the other guys, they all been in there with him. That's how they know him.
Well, see, I heard yesterday on Live, Laugh, Love, that they say he was in jail and Shirley didn't even know. So that means he not coming home every night. He really did do what he wanted to do.
Right. He was a walk.
He was what?
Beverly, y'all can hear the echo? It's gone again. I don't know why it keeps coming back. It just went away. Yeah, she did not know he was locked up right away when they locked him up. And we're going to go into Shirley is not even married to him. No, because he was married. He still was married to those other two women at the same time he married her. He had not divorced them during that time he married her. So basically, by the eyes of the United States, they're not married. Maybe in other countries, some countries, you can marry 2 and 3 women, right? In other countries. But in the United States, you cannot. That's why in Utah, if you ever notice in Utah, a lot of people try to move to Utah because they can have those, sister wives and married, and they don't really get married. They marry one, but the other one marriage is through the church, so that one is not legally binding. The other one is the one that is the first marriage is always the binding one, and then the other ones they just do it at somebody's house, but it's not recorded as a marriage or anything or nothing on paper. They just do it in their faith as a marriage. Ernesto didn't do that. He didn't do anything in his faith. He didn't do that in Utah. He didn't do that like that. He had a wife of 38 years. Which one was that? I'm going to look back and try to find out. Because, thank you, Beverly. Let me just look back. Yeah, he's a nasty con artist. When I say a nasty one, a nasty one. He's the kind that right now, he even had so many women that he was sleeping with side chicks. He got a side chick, Sonia, that's from Florida, that's in Florida, that does a lot of his stuff, his criminal stuff with him. He got one, the one that was living right next door to him, that he said was something, a business partner or his lawyer or something. He told Shirley, and Shirley believed that crap. And then he got, I'm trying to pull up all the wives. I got it. Here it is. Here it is, right here. Ernesto. He got one wife named Carol. There's a wife named Carol. There's a wife named Martha. And then Erica King is the one that was living next door to him that got arrested too, along with him. That's the one when you see both of their mug shots. Let me see, can I find that mug shot right quick and just pull it up. And then we're going to talk more about this on tomorrow, where I bring all the tea for you. Not some of the tea. I'm going to be bringing all the tea on this. Let me see, can I bring up their mug shots right quick? Here they are. Okay. I think this is the mug shot of him, and that one there is Erica King. You were like, I don't know. And then the Sonia in Florida, but Erica is the one that was living right next to him. So he was sleeping with both of them, but there's another woman that he met when they was out at a restaurant or something. And this woman that he met there, he started sleeping with her after he convinced her that he was going to help her with her. You know how most people got channels and stuff. He was going to help her to get, I think maybe it was her Instagram. I want to say it was an Instagram account. To gain followers and stuff like that and build it up for her. And he was telling her, he was telling her how he can do this, and he showed her his, that he got all these followers and everything. And he can do the same for her, but I'm just going to cost her this amount of money. The woman started trusting him so much, she started dumping money off, sending him this and whatever money he needs to help get her where she needs to be, her brand or her Instagram or whatever, she was sending it to him. And then he told about, she mentioned something, I don't know, did she mention it? I'll have to look at it, the paper. But anyway, he started giving her a massage, giving her body massages and stuff. And then the first one, by the time he did the second one, that's when they started having a man and woman relationship, sex relationship. It turned into that at the same time. You know, and he introduced Erica, I think, right here as his daughter or something. But anyway, it's all a mess. It's all a mess. But we're going to go into all of that and everything, and it's just too crazy. But he was locked up in Roswell on July the 7th. And I think by the time they made the reports and everything, it was like maybe July the 10th. Yeah. So this man, so we're going to talk about those phone calls from prison and everything, and how Shirley, she acts and portrays herself one way on her show, Strawberry Letter, and then when she's on the phone with him, she acts like she goes into this little soft voice, like she just don't understand boys and everything. So we're going to dive into that. And everything, guys. Yes, and to be honest with you, I can't wait. Because you know, I just want to dive into that so badly. But also, guys, there's one more thing I do want to dive into. Before the echoes and everything started, I said I was going to mention that I was watching this documentary. It's the worst case, the worst thing that you can imagine on a documentary. When I say worst case, I mean worst case is like that. It's bad. It's bad, and I want to talk about it. In my opinion, Shirley is the worst. Yeah, she is the worst. You're right, Beverly. The first one, what is it? Edith. She lives in South Carolina. He is still married to her. Okay, I didn't even have her name on here. So I'm missing a wife. Okay, so I need to look into that one too. Girl, this man, he got wives coming out the woodwork.
I'm saying. He got more wives than Jesus got disciples.
Well, sicker than Ernesto is that she wasn't mad at him. I supposed to be mad at him about anything else that he did until it was found out that he had other women publicly. But she wasn't mad over the daughter. She wasn't mad over the children. She wasn't mad. I've been mad, hitting, and ready to knock him out. Allegedly, you know, I don't believe in dollars, but he getting ready to get knocked out when I'm speaking with a man and he likes animals too. Oh no, not, you know what I mean? And
disgusting. But surely more disgusting to know that it was a problem between him and her daughter, and she chose him. It's a lot of real soul people. Coleslaw Truth Hotel over her daughter, and then allegedly gave that baby up for adoption to the gay cousin wedding she went to. That's why hotel was supposed to be there, allegedly.
Oop.
It's a lot of silly people in this world. She didn't got rid of her whole baby.
Oh my
So
God.
you know he don't love her. She done had that baby, and you know when her face was closed, she had just had that baby. She done gave that baby allegedly to her gay cousins. They just got married.
What?
You know, yeah.
Allegedly.
It's a lot of sick people going on this real pitch. She don't have Paris. She got baby Knox. And that's because don't nobody, nothing, God forgive me, not trying to be funny. You know, I had a crying baby and not saying nothing. But people don't want to be bothered with bad kids or crybabies. Nobody wants to be bothered with my my youngest child. He cried. I didn't have no help. I had to suffer through that, and she good now, but still, people don't want to be bothered with no kids. She can't get rid of Knox because nobody's going to take him in. She can't go to work. Nobody going to babysit. She can't put him in preschool because he's going to get kicked out. Being a parent.
She ain't never heard of contraceptives. She ain't never heard of IUD.
No, she thought that having them babies was going to get that man. And the second baby, he made her deny. The third baby, he made her deny and give it away.
Right.
So Paris is with her father. She got knocked. And the other baby she had, she gave to her gay cousin.
Yes.
Wow.
You can make this stuff up.
Yeah, because don't remember everybody was saying she had a baby girl. Remember she came on there, her face was like swollen, and she was talking about postpartum depression. Knox is too old. She had a baby girl, and when her hotel was seen at that cousin wedding, that's allegedly who they gave that baby to.
Ooh, Lord.
You know, y'all remember too. Also, when them court papers came out, that he doctored up or whatever, he said he had 6 kids. And see,
yeah, remember. I remember that.
Yeah. They
and I was trying to figure out where it's
gave it up for adoption or signed over the papers to the people. And then too, I think dealing with all of this in this revenge P, they feel like jail time. So I don't know why would a woman give up their child? That's none of my business. But revenge P, all this, that, and the third. You can't even show your baby. You can't even tell the world you're pregnant. You go on trying to act like you're not pregnant. You disappear, and then the baby disappeared. But see, it already came out. She gave them babies. They gave that baby away when they went to that wedding. Marcel, family who was gonna have his baby. That's the only reason he shows his face at that wedding.
That's what Melanie. So that's why Martell is finished the wedding so that he could find his life.
And so, like, I hate to say it, you don't talk about nobody, but that girl for real slow. Like, she's really slow.
Allegedly died. So that was tomorrow. You got some good stuff. You can't make this shit up for tomorrow. You can't make this shit up for tomorrow. Ooh, my Lord. So y'all be ready. Have your let's get ready. We're gonna die. Where's your baby, Coleslaw? I'm gonna say it just like that. Where's the baby? Where's your other baby? Who knows? She may come over here, and I may have to stick Bill and coat on her. Go get it.
The father don't even want. Look, the father don't even want Paris in the household. So allegedly, Paris' father took her out the household. Arionne is not someone, to me, she's not somebody I can look up to as a little girl, as a mother. You know, she's not somebody you can really look up to. You know, I mean, when Paris was living with her, she was, yeah, when Paris was living with her, or she talked about Martell eating it from the front to the back, right in front of her daughter. She didn't care. 10 years, she got to be no more than about 10 years old. So, you know, if you see, Paris is no longer there, allegedly. So, you know, because, you know, you don't want your little girl around someone like Arionne. She's no kind of example at all. So I see why Paris is not there, allegedly. So, you know, why would you want, you know, your little girl raised around her? In 10, 18 years, Paris will come home and say she's pregnant with a married man's child. The cycle will continue. So that father made sure he removed her from that household. I don't blame him.
Because you never know, Martell coming over there
Allegedly.
late at night, that baby may not be asleep. That young girl may not be asleep in the bed because she's still a child. And you never know what she hear them doing, the bed rattling and anything.
She's on live yelling as loud as she can yell that Martell eating it from the front to the back and all this other stuff. You know, it's hard to believe that Paris didn't hear her say that. Paris have heard her say that. And Paris is smart. These kids are smart. They're not.
Yeah, and Martell don't care nothing about those kids. He may be doing stuff like that all in front of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Martell, he used his own kids. Right. You imagine what he'll do to somebody else's. Please.
Right. Oh, my Lord. But we're going to go ahead and go, guys. So we got a lot of stuff for tomorrow morning. Y'all make sure you have your coffee and your tea ready, because we're going to be ready with this one tomorrow. And we are going to ask, where's that baby? Where's the baby? Because it seems like people having these babies and they ain't doing nothing. They're not being mothers to these kids. And then...
and I agree. She was with the comment that she said Paris was probably telling Martell and Arionne about themselves. Yeah, maybe.
Right. And you know, Martell don't like no kids to speak up because he's a narcissist. He didn't even like his own to speak up.
They're fighting around. They're fighting around her. They're arguing. They're fighting. That's not a household you want your kids to be raised in. It's just chaos.
So I'm going to write down. That's going to be my question. Where is that baby?
Yeah, where's that baby?
Can I say something, Miss Pinkie, the housewife? The chat is talking. Go to True T video. It got striked, but she was able to put it back up. That one. Go to True T videos, and it's gonna tell. She's gonna explain to y'all about the baby. I got it from her.
I love her. I love her.
I'll do that.
What did she say?
She said that basically, long story short, she did about 30+ minute video. Basically, that baby that she had at the shop was her sister's, but that baby, when they went to that wedding and Marcel was there, that's who got coleslaw and hotel baby. The gay cousins. Hotel was going over there. I don't know where the baby shower was at, but I know they went to the baby shower and everybody thought she tried to post a picture like she was walking down the aisle, but that was her gay cousin's wedding. I don't know the state.
With Martell being such a homophobe, I can't believe he's at that wedding. But I guess he has to be at that wedding, allegedly, if he has to sign some papers.
He not homophobic. He keep messing around with allegedly Messy King. He not homophobic. You heard Melanie brother say he a queen himself, man. He shut up. He said, say something else, and I'm gonna expose you. However he said it. Hotel big he said
that was. That's how he get down in the bedroom. How, you know, side chick say some stuff when she's pissed with him. He pissed her off, she gets to talking. But yes, how long ago was that video, Jackie, on QT? And
I want to say maybe a month plus. It was around the time when Coleslaw was at that wedding, so I'm not quite sure.
3 months ago? 2 months ago? Okay. Okay. So we're gonna look at. I'm gonna look for it too. And Tree 2 is a content creator, guys. All right. Thank you, guys. Did y'all want? We're gonna do that tomorrow morning. And I hope y'all have your coffee and your tea ready and your wonderful water and everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off this so I can go out here and see what these dogs are doing, what Bella and Coda is up to, and everything. Jazzy, Cheryl, and Debbie. Oh, let me see, can I get Jordan in here right quick? Okay, okay, okay. With okay. Okay, guys. Okay, wait, let me
Go spend time with your babies.
Yeah, they want to go outside.
Yeah, they want to go outside.
okay, Paul.
Well, ladies, y'all have a good day.
You too, Aunt Debbie. Love you.
Love you too. Thank you for having me, Pinkie.
Bye, Jazzy Jane.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Jazzy Jane. Bye, Miss Pinkie. Y'all have a nice day. Bye, Bella. Bye, Bella. Bye, Mama. Bye. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh. Bella's the girl, right? She's a girl. Is Bella the girl?
My phone wouldn't let me unmute. Bye, everybody. Have a blessed day.
You too.
Miss Pinkie, remind me about the book club.
Bye, Miss Pinkie. Love you. Bye, Pinkie.
Bye, Pinkie in the chat and panel.
Tomorrow, guys. Okay. QT said she gave birth in the hospital away from Huntsville. Oh, okay. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you. Come on over here. Okay, guys. I'm going to see you all tomorrow. I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Okay. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for being in the Pink House with Bella and Coda. Thank you guys for letting them come and talk with you all today, although they didn't do much. So that was a few months ago. I'm going to look more into that. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. And you all have a good evening. Bye-bye.